Beats.
It's never them. Salute the gang of them. Stand tall, we aim to win. Our chat be live. Shout out to the dark side. You could be anywhere doing anything, but you here with me. We don't fuck, bend, break, or fold. I speak the truth with no bias. Stand on law, so you're up the tightest. One slip, you could lose it all. So stand on law. It's never them. Salute the gang in them. Stand tall, we aim to win. Our chat be live, shout out to the dark side. It's never them. Never them. It's never them. Salute the gang in them. Stand tall, we aim to win. Our chat be live, shout out to the dark side. It's never them. It's never them, no.
Yo. Yo. Hey, can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Okay, copy. I don't know what's going on, man. This joint is shout out though. One of my devices is allowing me to go live, but where I usually go live at is saying I deleted the live. I don't know what's that about. NY Nikki Baby salute. NY318 salute. Rich King salute. Asia salute. I don't know what's going on. I can't even put my I can't even put my yeah, I can't even put my how you call it down. My ticker. I don't know what's that about. I don't know why that even happened like that. It's not even letting me put my ticker down. It's not allowing me to do nothing that I got, that I got in the back. You know what I mean? It's saying that my joint is deleted, but obviously I'm live right now, and I really can't see too much because I'm going off my other device, and for some reason I just kicked myself out the studio on this device. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. See, like right now I got 2 people up here. Okay. Oh, my bad. Yo, so see what I'm saying? I don't know what happened now. That just went away. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. That joint just went away all crazy. All right, let's see what's up. Let's see what's up now. Let's see what's up. Okay, what's that one? Okay, copy. All right. Why is it doing it like that though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. And then when you drop down, it goes away still though. It doesn't stay up there. Yeah, it doesn't stay up there. Pardon the difficulty, people. Well, I ain't gonna say difficulty, but pardon my stupidity right now. So I'm acting slow right now. I don't know what I just did.
Yeah. Welcome to the other side. 30 seconds. No filters, no rules. Content is king. Watch at your own risk. Dedicated grind music. Dedicated grind music. Yeah. 30 seconds. Dark side of the net. Friend to the day. But tomorrow we a threat.
no face, no case. Get dragged by an avatar. Cash app, super chat, we gon' take it far. Dirty sec, the place with no control. I can't control black, hot, dark soul. From the streets to the sidewalks, coast to coast. On YouTube, we the ones that really do the most. Watch at your own risk, we exposing all the fake. Clout wars popping off, everybody raise the stakes. Screenshots loaded, receipts get aired. Say the wrong name, and your brand get teared. Enemies in silence, then friends on live. Hoes set her in flames just to keep the vibe. Clickbait title, drama all in the mix. Dirty set it coded, you ain't built for this. Dirty sick, dark side of the net. Friends to the day, but tomorrow we a threat. No face, no case, get dragged by an avatar. Cash app, super chat, we gon' take it far. Dirty sick, the place with no control. I can't control black, heart, dark soul. In the streets, to the sidewalks, coast to coast. On YouTube, we the ones that really do the most. Content is king, better guard your crown. Cause the sector love to tear the biggest channels down. Ups in the comments, snakes in the chat. One wrong move, ain't no coming back. Algorithms feeding on the beef we spark. We turn YouTube live to a battleground park. Drill beat knocking, got the sector.
Not to brag and boast, you know what I'm saying, but you see, it's the beauty of having a machine behind you. You dig? Like, you know what I mean? We working on difficulties, you know what I mean, right now. I ain't gonna say we, you know what I'm saying, but my guys are getting it right over there, you know what I'm saying? You got that, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm trying to get it right, people. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get it right, trying to get it right. You dig? Just bear with me.
On fire, dirty air get, the more views get high. No rule, no filters, no love, just smoke. Every lie is a gamble, every word is a joke. Be whoever you want. Gangster or past, in the dirty sec, the chaos move fast. Dirty sec, dark side of the net. Friends to the day, but tomorrow we a threat. No face, no case, get dragged by an avatar. Cash app, super chat, we gon' take it far. Dirty sec, the place with no control. I can't control black, heart, dark soul. From the streets to the sidewalks, coast to coast. On YouTube, we the ones that really do the most. Dedicated grind music. Yeah. Welcome. So what? Yo, stop the music, hold the phone. This ain't for the throne, it's for the clown who stood alone. This is for the dude who brought a spoon to a gunfight. This right here, this is your spotlight, you bozo. Dedicated grind music. Listen, bozo, you been a bozo since Monday, wake up call. Tripped over your ego, took a legendary fall. You been bozoing hard, no cap, a total disgrace. Got lost in the building, forgot your own face. You seek the blunder, you hunt for the fail. Then come get this trophy, you winning by mail. This is for the bozo of the week. Bozo, bozo, you been a bozo all week. From your head to your torso, take this award. Don't you dare try to hide it, cause being a bozo is what you seek. So come on and claim it. You earned it, just take it. You earned it, regrets, man, you collect them like they're limited editions. Made a wrong turn and started 3 new competitions. You bozo the meeting, you bozo the deal. You bozoed your lunch, how you mess up a meal. But you own it, you don't deny it, you walk in the flame. They call you a bozo, you just ask them to say your name. This is for the bozo of the week. Bozo, bozo, you been a bozo all week. From your head to your torso, take this award. Don't you dare try to hide it, cause being a bozo is what you seek. So come on and claim it. You earned it, just take it. You earned it. What is a bozo is? It's a state of mind. Leaving common sense and all your reason behind. It's an art form, a masterpiece of oops. A permanent vacation in the land of whoops. So hold your head, you magnificent man. You're the king of the climb.
week. Yeah, you. Bozo. Bozo. Bozo what?
Artie, salute. 1609, salute. Appreciate y'all patience, man. Appreciate the patience, man. I don't know. I'm having some difficulties going on right now. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say I'm fixing them. I'll be capping. You know what I'm saying? I ain't fixing them. You know I'm saying? My man, he trying to make it happen. He definitely trying to make it happen. I don't know what happened. One part of my joint is saying, yeah, I deleted my live. Then I'm going live now from the other devices, allowing me to do it. But on my normal device, it's saying I deleted the live. I don't know what's that about. Around Bucks, no C's are allowed. But if that's the case, he would be Bucks. Hey, yo, 1609 is crazy. Yo, 1609 is crazy. Crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, that's how I work. If the letters start with a C, you just don't say it. You know what I mean? It's not every C. You know what I mean? If you want, you can be, or if you want, you can put a K in front of the C. But as long as you slash that joint in the beginning, if it starts with a C, you just slashing it. That's it. It's simple, man. You know what I mean? It's just that simple. It's just that simple, man. It's just that simple. But I don't know, man. It's definitely it's definitely simple. Yeah, see, I don't know what's going on. But y'all see that, y'all see we working, people, we working. Well, my bad, he working. You know what I'm saying? He volunteering. You dig? There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. We getting somewhere now, people. We getting somewhere. You understand me? We getting somewhere now. You know what I mean? My bad, people. I don't know. I think I did something, man. I think I done messed up the church's money or something, man. I don't know. I think I done messed up the church's money. I definitely think I done messed up. I definitely think I messed up the church's money. That's a fact. I don't even know what I mess with, man. I don't understand it. I do not understand. Can y'all hear me clear? Can y'all hear me out there clear? I got the mic hooked up though. Pause. I got the mic hooked up. That's a pause, you dig? Audio perfect. Okay, copy. Copy. Yeah, yeah, so I'm gonna still put the show on. That's a fact. My game come on at 7, but I'm gonna get ahead and catch the replay on that. I didn't jerk my people out the whole hour, man. I don't know how I did that. Word, I don't know how I did that. That joint is weird, man. Word. Yo, this joint is crazy because it's saying I'm live and all that. It's saying I'm live and all that, live and direct. So we gonna make it happen whether rapping or clapping. You dig? That's a fact. So as y'all see, I put a poll out there. Let's do this. So I put a poll out there. We gonna go ahead and drop that poll in the link. You dig? Go get your vote on, man. Let me know who y'all think is better. 30 Sector Assassin. Salute. Yo, keep doing great work, man. Whoever you is, keep doing great work, man. Keep putting it on. Keep putting it on. Keep putting it on. You dig? Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, we about to get busy today too. That's a fact. Yeah, so that's how that's going down. That's how that's going down. It's weird, but it is what it is. So I didn't put the chat. Oh, my bad. Let me yeah, I went on ahead and pinned the poll up there. You know who y'all think is better, man? Maxb, Jim Jones. Maxb or Jim Jones? Pamela, salute. Appreciate the pull. Hold on, my bad, people. Pamela, salute. Appreciate the pull up. 30 Sector Assassin. Appreciate the pull up. I was about to say us, never done. Appreciate the pull up. Artie in the building, light side. Appreciate the pull up. 1609. Appreciate the pull up. Yeah, whoever pulled up. NY318. Appreciate the pull up. Salute. I think I seen NY Nikki in the building too. NY Nikki in the building. Appreciate the pull up. Renegade Society in the building. Appreciate the pull up. Yeah, trying to figure this out, man. I don't know. I done messed up the church's money. Yeah, that's a fact. I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Dirty Sector Assassin. I definitely agree with that. He's definitely that. We can't sugarcoat that. He's definitely that. He's definitely that. I know it's a slow start. You know what I mean? For those who's popping in right now, yeah, I'm pretty much, doing bad on the timing. You understand? Yeah, I'm doing bad on the timing, man. But, it's your boy 050BUCKS, a.k.a. Mr. Shoot Right Back, a.k.a. the Dark Side General. You understand me? Appreciate y'all for pulling up. When y'all enter the building, please hit the like button, share the live if you like, go subscribe, hit the notification bell. Make sure you put it on all so you get all my notifications, and go to the community wall. You get your vote on, or you get your shop on. Either or, you know what I mean? Whatever works for you. You understand? So today's show, yeah, punch on that like button, man. Come out the bushes, punch on the like button. You come be a part of the show, man. Ain't nobody gonna laugh at you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna laugh at you. Come be a part of the show. You see the thumbnail. It's a hot talk. Maxb got the streets buzzing. So we gonna talk about it. You know what I mean? I want to know, what y'all think. Who's a better rapper? You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna just just stick to hip hop. All the other unnecessary. I let the bloggers and all that. I let them get caught up into that. But what I want to stick to hip hop. I want to know, is Jim better than Maxb, or is Maxb better than Jim? Me personally, I pick Jim Jones. You know what I'm saying? I pick Jim Jones. You know what I mean? Is that a different style Maxb bring? I give him that. I give him that. Can it stand the test of time? We wouldn't know. Facts. We wouldn't know. You know what I mean? So who's the better rapper? The poll is in the chat and it's pinned in the chat. You understand? But we want to know that. We want to know who's the better rapper. You know what I mean? I think, I picked Jim Jones, you know what I'm saying, because to me, Jim Jones stood the test of time. You know what I mean? He went through, he made it through that threshold. You know what I'm saying? He made it through that generational curse. He made it through that. I'm not saying if Maxb would have still been out on the streets, he would have did the same. We wouldn't know that. So now we got to readapt to Maxb style. With Jim Jones, we already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? We know what it is. We know what Jim Jones, you know what I'm saying, is going to bring to the table. You know what I mean? And he survived. He survived. Like, Jim still got a young audience that tunes in. You know what I mean? Jim Jones is still a talk of a lot of topics, especially nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So only thing we could do is sit back and see, how we embrace Maxb. Are we still gonna jack that wave? You know what I mean? Do we still want to hear? You know what I'm saying? Do we still want to hear that? You know what I mean? Or is he's gonna switch it up? For the I guess I should say for the fans. You know what I mean? For the audience. You know what I mean? Is they gonna buy into that? So I don't know. You know what I mean? And another reason why I picked Jim is because my thing is, I don't want to say Jim made Maxb, but Jim gave Maxb an opportunity. I'm gonna say that. We wouldn't have known of Maxb. I know I didn't. I didn't know Maxb until Jim Jones era. You know what I mean? I ain't know Maxb until like the Jim Jones era. Though respectfully, me either, Artie. I never really jacked Maxb. I really never. I'm gonna say it like this. To me, Maxb is better on hooks. That's just me. I think Maxb craft is a hook. Now I think he'll kill a hook. Respectfully, he'll do a hook dirty. I think Maxb will do a hook dirty. Do I think he can make a whole song? I don't know. I don't know if Max can make a whole song. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I just can't, I just can't jump out the bag and just say, oh yeah, Now don't get me wrong, Max got some joints. I'm not gonna say and act like Max ain't got no joints now. Max got some joints. Maxb got some joints. He got some joints. I'm not gonna say it. He got some classics, but the classics are on Jim Jones' album or mixtapes. So, I just don't feel like we heard enough of Maxb to where as though we can say he's a household name. He could go away from doing 20 or whatever, how much time he did, and come back like he never left. I don't know. Can we say that about Jim? I think Jim, not putting gel on nobody, but I think Jim could go away. Let's just say vacation. Jim could go away for a vacation for 20 years. And I think Jim could come back and still move a crowd. I do think that. I do think that Jim could go away, right? And come back and still move a crowd. That's just me. I don't think Max could do that. You know what I mean? I don't think Max could do that. I don't think Max could do that. And that's not no hit on Max. think that's a hit on Max. I think Max he just got to come with the right body of work. That's the only thing that I could say. He got to come with the right body of work. You know, he got to get back in tune to the sound. You know what I mean? What sound is out there? You know, he got to get back in tune on, you know, the different. I would say what loops. You know, drops. Not that he got to get in tune with all that again. Nah, that's a fact. Me neither. I told you, to me, he's better on a hook. I don't think Maxb is like a good. Now, no, I can't even say that because he is a good songwriter. But to me, I don't think nobody's gonna be. See, I never heard of that song. Yeah, I never heard of that song. She touched it in Miami. I never heard of that song. It ain't really too many songs. Well, it ain't none that I can really go to. I know I like them on a hook. G's up. You know what I'm saying? Down. Cheerios down. You know what I mean? She can't swim. You know what I mean? I like them on that hook. That was a dope hook. I like them on that hook. He was eyed on that hook right there. But the go-to of Maxb. Go to a Maxb, yo, I ain't even do that. Yeah, to go straight to, you know, go straight to Maxb, you know, to go straight to a Maxb song, no, I can't do that. City Bama Salute. Yeah, I can't, what's the name of that? You know, I definitely can't tune in. Now, I'm not saying he ain't gonna make a dope album now. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? Because once you know music, you gonna know music. You know what I mean? Once you know music, you gonna know music. You did? But to come straight out and just say, yo, Maxb gonna come and he gonna go double platinum and all that. I know he got a machine behind him. You know what I mean? So he got one up. He got one up. He got one up. Max over Jimmy all day. City Band, what you think? Wow, why would you say that? City Band, why would you give Max?
It's never them. Salute the gang of them. Stand tall, we aim to win. Our chat be live. Shout out to the dark side. You could be anywhere doing anything, but you here with me. We don't fuck, bend, break, or fold. I speak the truth with no bias. Stand on law. One slip, you can lose it all. So stand on law. It's never them. Salute the gang in them. Stand tall, we aim to win. Our chat be live. Shout out to the dark side. Never them. Never the law. It's never them. Salute the gang in them. Stand tall, we aim to win. Our chat be live, shout out to them. It's never them. It's never them, no.
The real juice freshie, that's a fact. Max go Jim, that's what I'm saying. Like he could write, you know, there's a lot of that. You could write dope songs, you know what I'm saying? But can you literally get your just due off that same song you write? Could Max sing his own song and get the popularity that Jim Jones got? That's what I'm saying. He could write dope songs. I ain't taking that from him. Like I said, a lot of his hits come through Jim. Word. Just fresh, you salute. Yeah, a lot of the hits that Jim got come from Max. That's a fact. Ain't no cap to that. Hit that like button, people. Hit that like button. Get some pressure on that like button, please. Yeah, I definitely ain't gonna sugarcoat that. I ain't gonna lie about that. A lot of gym hits came from Max. We can't we can't act like we ain't see that. Where do I go? See, there's a lot of joints I never heard. I just never heard from, from Max. Like, I never went downloaded no Maxb music. You know what I mean? Like, I just never did none of that. So that might be on me. You know what I mean? But, at the end of the day, you dig? I can't go straight to, Maxb such and such. I can't go straight to a song. You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna cap. I can't go straight to a Maxb song, man. I just can't. I mean, I ain't gonna sit in front like, yeah, yo, Maxb, blah, 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 blah. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna play myself like that. You know what I mean? But what I can say is, I never, I to be honest, I ain't never listening. I ain't never downloaded a Maxb. Now the mixtapes I heard, went hard. Max got heat, the whole Coke wave. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say he don't. I just never listened in. And I think he was writing French joint show. Because French, they got the same sound. Him and French got the same sound. So I'm a firm believer he was writing French stuff. I'm a firm believer he was writing a lot of French Montana material. I'm a firm believer in that. He was writing a lot of French Montana material. You can hear, if you listen to French, that's all you hear is Maxb. If you listen to French, that's all you hear is Maxb. Word up. If you listen to French. And that's the whole fact. All you gotta do is listen. I'm trying to think now, like I said, the G's Up joint. I think really, not to take nothing away from from Jim, I think it's safe to say his era was the Bird Gang era. I don't think Max had like too many hits outside the Bird Gang era. And I know he brought the dude Sin City, and he started, doing what he's doing. I think that was, to me, I think that was Jim's best era, the Bird Gang era. When he started going off, with the what's the other joint he had, like with the Vamp Life and all that. To me, I think he should have just kept it Bird Gang. He should have just kept it Bird Gang. You know what I mean? That's what I just feel. He should have just kept it Bird Gang. I think he would have had a better. He would have had a better. Let me see. He would have had a better structure. Now I don't know. I don't know what's the ins and out as far as the marketing. It was under Cameron umbrella or what? Chauncey Hiccups, Jimmy Asiat. If you can't decipher that, don't ever commit crimes. Yeah, No, it's to each his own. You know what I mean? It's to each his own. I know it's a lot of stuff going on out there. You know, they got the video with Jim surfacing. You know what I mean? How he was pretty much doing a little too much talking. You know what I mean? They got that surfacing out there. You know, it ain't you know, it ain't a good look. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though, Pipe Lay, like that might not be a good look right now. You know what I mean? These dudes right now probably don't want to hear no singing and rapping. Oh man, go 60 no doubt of Just Presley. Oh boy. Chauncey Hiccup. 50 and Yayo is telling you what it is. 50 and Yayo is telling you what it is. Yeah, that's a fact. How you write Jim a hit. And yeah, that's how I'm looking at it. You know what I mean? If you wrote Jim a hit, then you should have no problems, you know what I'm saying, making yourself a hit. That's just common sense. If you could write Jim a hit, you shouldn't have a problem writing yourself a hit. That's all facts, though. You know, she called him Sweet 16. Shout out to my man Aaron Judge for getting that MVP. You dig? It's marketing. Oh, Maxb did Ballin'. Harlem Romeo, salute. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was about to say. I thought Stacks wrote Ballin', not Max. Yeah, that's a fact. I thought that. I thought Stacks did Ballin'. Yeah, Ballin' don't even sound like a Maxb joint. Oh, both of them? Oh, why? I thought Stacks just did that. Like you could tell if Maxb, you know, got his hands on something. Okay, he wrote it. Okay, that's what I'm saying. See, there we go again. The hook. How he on a wiretap selling mail? He not a gang member no more. How many times he said gang member on that wiretap? Who talk like that? Yeah, and that's why I said, man. Right now, Jim, you know, right now, Jim's like kind of like if somebody wrote the Big Payback by James Brown for artists, it wouldn't be a hit. The balloon hook definitely what? I guess you meant to say the Ballin' hook definitely sounds like a Max hook that just used the girl and Jimmy. Yeah, if you really listen to the hook, it won't really, because you got to think about it. To me, I always thought Maxb had kind of like a Houston flow. You know what I'm saying? Like a chopped and screwed. I always thought Maxb had that kind of flow, chopped and screwed. I didn't really jack Maxb to have how can I say, like a New York flow. Like to me, Max ain't got a New York flow. You know what I mean? Max ain't got a New York flow to me. That's just my opinion. I don't think Max got he don't got a New York flow. Well, I mean, come on now. We can't do Jim like that now because you got to think about it. After Maxb era, Jim Jones still flourished. He still gave us hits. Even that last album, which one was that? Capo was I. This last one, sitting at the church steps, that was dope. On my way to church was dope. Like, so Jim got some dope joints. Just talking to build a salute, my guy. Maxb raps like Tupac. That's why Big Avell is his name. I wouldn't say he rapped like Tupac. I would think to say like that was, that might be his influence. Pop made it influence him, but he don't sound like Pac to me. He don't. When you hear Maxb, you hear a lot of melody. Oh, I don't wanna. You know what I'm saying? You hear a lot of melody. You know what I'm saying? Pop, you heard a lot of, please don't cry or keep your head up. Like these are the joints like you heard from like, on what? What hits was on those joints, Bucks? On which joints? On what? On Jim joint? Like he wasn't writing Jim no hits when he blocked up. Hustle's poem in Harlem Diary of a... Yeah, that's a fact. Now look at the joint he did with... So you mean to tell me Maxb wrote a joint with him and Trey Songz? I'm spending... Stop, drop, low. Maxb has a Tupac flow. You gotta listen. He flows like Pop. He sing and rap. His rap is like Pop. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think it's more. I think it's more of the influence. That's what I think. I think it's more the influence. Like I said, Maxb to me don't rap. He just be like, it's the melody. I don't want to go. I don't even think he rhymed like in 16s. Like I don't think he rhymes like in 16s. That Lemonade he dropped sounds just like a Tupac joint. See, I ain't hear it. Yeah, Max did the joint with Trey Songz. He wrote the joint with Jim and Trey. Hollywood Ming in the building with Papino. I sound choppy. Yeah, Harlem Romeo. He got a melody flow. I'm choppy. How my mic sound, people? How my mic sound? Do I sound choppy? How I sound now? My audio right now? My audio right now? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I never been a Maxb fan. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm a fan of his hooks though. I'm a fan of his hooks. Damn, I still sound choppy?
Yeah. Welcome to the other side. 30 seconds. No filters, no rules. Content is king. Watch at your own risk. Dedicated grind music. Dedicated grind music. Yeah. 30 seconds. Dark side of the net. Friend to the day. But tomorrow we a threat. No face, no pace. Get dragged by an avatar. Cash app, super chat. We gon' take it far.
Okay, what happened? I still sound choppy now? I don't know what's going on. Like I said, I'm having a little technical difficulties, people. Just bear with me. Yeah, the sound. Yeah, I didn't really, I don't know. To me, he ain't got no bars, man. You know, yo, you know who he remind me of? Bone Thugs and Harmony. Without the fast flow. He remind me of Bone Thugs and Harmony without the fast flow. That's a fact. That's who he remind me of. Bone Thugs and Harmony without the fast flow. So I guess, yo, just talk. So I guess you got Maxb. So I guess just talk voting for Maxb. $16.09. Say it ain't so, man. That's all you listen to. I know $16.09 listen to rap. I know he don't just listen to no wrestling music. I know 1609 ain't just popping out to no wrestling music. Yeah, we got everybody going for Jim Jones. I got the poll in the chat, people. You know what I'm saying? Go get your vote on. Who y'all like? Jim Jones so far winning with 54%. Maxb only got 46%. We only got 39 votes, though. Yeah, we only got 39 votes, man. I don't know why is that, but we only got 39 votes in the building. Let me drop the link again. I'll be dropping the link in the chat. Well, it's already there. I'll drop it again, though, in the chat. I got it pinned up as well. Let me see what y'all think. Who y'all think is better? A better rapper, Maxb or Jim Jones? Who y'all think is better, Maxb or Jim Jones? Or Jimmy? Tyson Garcia, salute. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Tyson, you got a better catalog, way better catalog. You understand me? Like, that's what I'm saying. But we can't take none from Max. Some of Jim Jones' biggest songs, Maxb has something to do with it. We can't take that away from Maxb. We can't take that away. But they're Jim Jones' song. They're Jim Jones' song. What's the other joint, Jim? We had a lot of the West Coast dudes on it. That was Jim Jones. That wasn't Maxb. Had nothing to do with that. That was a fire album. Capo was a fire album. Like, these are albums. Consistent, right? That's what I'm saying, Tyson Garcia. You dig? That's a fact. That's why I voted for Jim Jones. That's why I voted for Jim. Because Jim showed consistency. He went through generation. Now we know Max was incarcerated, so we can see how they take to his music. You know what I mean? Are these young niggas gonna take to that singing ish? You know what I mean? Are they gonna jack? I don't know. You know what I mean? But what I can say is Jim stood the test of times. And he was relevant. Yeah, I mean, you know, we giving them the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean? We're gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna definitely see if he could come back out and you know what I'm saying, and still be that. Then yo, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Yeah, he got a lot of mimics. He got a lot of mimics. But again, you got to think about it, right? This is what you got to think about, right? So when you look at it like that, right, you got to think about situations like are these young niggas gonna jack that wave stuff? They might not jack that. You know what I'm saying? They might not jack that. That's a fact. They might not jack that. I just dropped the link, Artie. Yeah, these young niggas may not want to hear all that. If you want to see, if you see when you coming to me, and I don't want to, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, to me, that's not rap. Now, I dig it, you bringing your own music. You bringing your own music. I dig. Artie, salute.
Salute, I'm good.
Yes, sir, you good. You might sound better than me.
Nah, shout out to Maxb, man. We want to see everybody free, but come on, we gotta stop giving this man the credit that's really not deserved. Shout out to him for everything he been through. Shout out to him for helping a lot of niggas out. But if you think about it, why Jim made them shits hot?
Yeah, he made them hot. That's that you right, Bucks. We in a different era. Yeah, we in a different era. These kids, but it could work with Max as well, though, because to me, that's like that syrup. Like I said, Maxb will be a dope artist in Houston.
Max got one hit in him. After that, he gonna try to get into the movie. He got one hit in him, and Frank's gonna help him with that.
Then you know he gotta you know when you start dealing with this YouTube world and they start digging into this case, all that's gonna play. It's gonna play a role in his career. I want to know how he gonna dance around that. You know how he gonna be able to keep his nose clean and yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's a lot of obstacles in his way, and we just gonna see. He got a machine behind him. We all know that. He got it.
I ain't gonna lie, boss. I was listening to music since I was 14. Max was never in my top nothing. I never listened to Max. I just heard him. I hope that makes sense.
When did you? Hey yo, just talk. When did Maxb come out? Because I like after before Jim Jones, I never heard of Maxb until Jim Jones.
I always heard his little. I only knew him due to his different sound. Know what I mean? So it's like I heard him around, but I never would cop a mixtape, nothing from him. I wasn't into his sound. No lie, I'm not gonna front. I wasn't into that nigga sound. It sound corny, like you said, Bone Thugs and Harmony shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean, or like Chop and Screw. Yeah. Like he sounded nice with like Chop and Screw.
Like I was never into that shit, man. Only thing I respect about him, not to lie, is he got his own sound. That's the only thing I respect when it comes to his music. It's like a Ja Rule.
Right.
Like Ja Rule.
Facts. That's a whole fact.
2005.
So that's why I said, you know, you got to give Jim Jones his credit now. Pain in the Building with Spapino. Maxb picks the best instrumentals, but lyrically I don't remember. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He dope on the hook. We can't take that away from Max. Max is dope on the hook. We give him that. You know, you got some dudes that make hell of a hooks. But now,
my back, Bucks.
Yeah.
Listen, like you see how the music is today, right? Now imagine nobody featuring. Just think of a whole Max album. Like nobody would.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. And not only that, right? When you think of way of Maxb style, it ain't too many people he can have he could do a feature with.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, can you imagine? Yeah, can you imagine some guys? Hey, yo, Pain, salute, my guy. Yo, can you imagine guys getting on Maxb album like, let's say, who we can say that's nice right now that's out there killing them, getting on a Maxb album the way he rhymed like that. Oh, like it ain't nobody that you can really say that's gonna go hard and they gonna respect it because Max will be eyed on a hook. Now if Max do the hook,
make a hook album, he do all the hooks and everybody featuring on that shit.
Yeah, he'd be better off with that, but a whole like an album coming out.
Hell no, all that screaming and whispering. He whispered, nah, hell no. And I go front. He was never in my caliber back then. So that's why I'm still on the same shit. Just cause I respect that brother for the shit he did, been through whatever. But nah, he was never in my category when it came to music. Never.
But I just nobody's answering me. I want to know, when did Max come out? Like, because I didn't hear about Maxb until Jim Jones. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only thing I want to know because, again, if he was hot, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. You know how I heard about Maxb? Let me tell you, it wasn't Jim Jones. Jim Jones made it famous to know Maxb. I'm gonna say that because I'm gonna keep it 100. I was in Boston, and a lot of people from Boston, they say Maxb is from Connecticut. A lot of people come from that Boston area, Mass. You know, they got a college I used to go to. I used to be around it's a college in Springfield, Massachusetts, man. It's called Stick. That's the name of the college, Stick. It's in Springfield, Massachusetts. I used to hang around there a lot because like the college is literally I want to say it's the Ave. You know, in Springfield they got crews. You know, it's called they got a Sycamore crew out there. They got a crew called the Ave. Damn, they got another crew. It's another crew they got out there, and they do more or less mingling like with the color crew. But anyway, a lot of people say he from Connecticut. A lot of people out there, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, say he from Connecticut.
Just talk. I heard Maxb is related to Baby Mane. Rest in peace to Baby Mane. But niggas ain't talking about that. That's how he met Jim.
So he really from Harlem then?
I can't say that, but that's all we know. You feel me? That's all we know. I ain't never looked that up, but I know all I know is he's from Harlem.
Hey, yo, Tyson Garcia, that's a fact. That's the only time I got introduced when I heard that. G's up. Who like that right there is the only sound. Like when you say Maxb, that's the first thing that comes to mind. That song right there.
Yeah, that's where he slowed it down a little bit. Got the tone on my yeah, he killed that one.
That's the only one. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, Maxb is from Cam Block. Yeah. I mean, I heard no, not even. He's not from Cam Block. I think Maxb from the East Side.
Yeah, I heard that. I did hear that he met Jim through Cam.
Who, Maxb?
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah, I thought Cam was like from 40th and 39th over there in Lennox area.
Yeah, he's from the Lennox area. I don't know where Max is exactly from, but I think he's from Harlem, if I'm not mistaken. I won't put no money on it.
He said, oh, he's from Cam Block? All right, copy.
I'm trying to peel the tail on the donkey. Yeah, he good with them hooks.
Okay, Jim. Nah, Jim, I thought Jim was from, oh yeah, Jim from Tav. Yeah, that's a fact. I thought he was from Forster though. But he from Tav. He ain't Forster a lot. Yeah, he from Tav. Forster Projects ain't even called Forster Projects no more. They changed it. Yeah, they changed the name, but they ain't called Forster no more.
Okay.
Down south, they play Maxb and French Montana more. That's a fact because it's more of a like a chopped and screwed. That's what I'm saying. Like Jim came from 40th Lennox. That's a fact. That's what I'm saying. I thought Max was from East Harlem. I thought he was from like El Barrio area and all that. Cause I grew up I spent maybe like 5-6 years on 143rd in Lennox between 7th and 8th.
Bucks, I tell you one thing: if they get to keep it on the music beef, Jim gonna wash him up.
Well, Jim got the upper hand. Jim got the upper hand.
Jim gonna wash
it ain't no way.
I know how Jim talks.
Yeah, Jim got the upper hand. Now, if Jim let him come home, and wash him, then that's Jim's career over.
I can't see that. Even if niggas write for him, I can't see that. Jim is too updated.
So you mean to tell me the machine that that Max got, that don't play a part?
It play a part, but it's not gonna play a part going against Jimmy. Jim got the rap game mastered. Jim is the only reason why we still remember Dipset. If you ask me, Jim is the reason I remember Dipset because he keeping New York on his back, bro.
That's why I said Jim stood. He stood. He lasted generation, man. You know what I mean? He outlasted that generational curse. Yeah. You know what I mean? A lot of people didn't make it to rap in this era and then move into a whole nother era, because we all know the way they making music now, they wasn't making 10 years ago. Jim survived that, and Jim was successful doing it. Hey, yo, Cinderoni, what's Papino, man? Salute.
What's good? Salute, man. I gotta stop you though. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of slander been up here, like, you know what I'm saying, to the utmost, man. Maxb saved New York City. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all done had shit going on. I was there. I seen. All right, explain why. I seen the whole movement. Plus, he was writing Jim Jones music. So when you say who's better between him and Jim Jones, it's rhetorical, because Max was writing his shit. You know what I'm saying? And Jim Jones, if you look at the back of them albums, he get a credit and everything. He shot him out and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was buying them albums. You know what I'm saying? Them first 3 Jim Jones albums, classics. After that, he went trash. Them first 2 or 3 mixtapes. After that Bird Game mixtape, he just fell off horribly. Once him and Maxb fell out, that's when you seen the decline in his music as far as the quality. Maxb come back and drop all them mixtapes and everything. Like Maxb standing the quality. He's standing the test of time. If you talk about Jim Jones, everybody, man, people still buying Maxb shit like it's brand new right now, because he started the new sound of what you hearing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you got the Nate Dogg's and T-Pains and all them guys and everything like that. You know what I mean? Who good with the catchy flow and melody and shit. But like Maxb rejuvenated that shit. And what you hearing and seeing now, think about what I'm saying. it went from after Maxb got out, went to prison, that shit hopped to Bobby Shmurda straight to drill music. You know what I'm saying? So we can't just be like, denying this nigga for the quality of work that he put out at that time period, because this shit back in like 08, 09, 2010, 11 type shit, up until he went in. And that's the music that you hearing right now from him. That's why you nigga getting all this love right now, because the nigga kept this shit going. So just as much as you talk,
love because he free and his name.
His name. A nigga ain't okay. Think about what you just said.
And that's because of Jimmy. He get love because he known from Jimmy. If he was a solo artist, you think he'd be known like this and popping like this?
I'm telling
you, Jimmy.
He didn't come up. He separated from that. That's what the Autumn Disc Records was about. When he started dropping them mixtapes and all that shit. See, y'all ain't talking about how that nigga was in a fucked up deal with Jim Jones.
No, I'm saying how he would have came out dolly by himself without the Dipset name and none of that.
Listen, all them niggas eat off each other, man. You can't just say that when everybody eating off each other, man. Them niggas ate off Joel Santana. Them niggas
I'm asking you a question. Imagine he was just popped out. He was a solo artist. No Dipset, no Jim. Just that sound, and we got a new nigga out. He would have been popping like this.
Listen, man, when you a part of that, when you a part of a move, you gotta have a machine. Ain't nobody blowing up without that machine. I don't give a fuck how tight your song is, unless you on some drill music shit. That Chief Keef shit about the only one you gonna see, the Soulja Boy, Chief Keef, niggas like them, the only ones you gonna see do it like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't really see that shit happen like that, because it's not gonna happen like that. You gotta have that machine. Every song you want to be a hit, you gotta have 50K to 250K to fuck with it. If not, it ain't gonna be shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, Maxb was writing this man music. Jim Jones can rap. Anybody can rap. But when it comes to the quality, that Hustler's Poem, that third album he did, nigga, that's a classic. The second album he did. All Jim Jones albums.
How many years did Max do? How many years did Max do?
He did like 16, 17, 18 maybe.
He was still that long by himself.
But what I'm saying is Jimmy was holding that nigga music up, trying to be spiteful, but at the same time, it helped that nigga because the music that he was doing related to the times and music that niggas is doing right now. So that's how this nigga Max, like you ain't understanding. Listen, Big Meech came home. You didn't see half of the shit you seeing with that Max getting with Big Meech. You know what I'm saying? And Big Meech got the biggest name of everybody. So it's a lot of factors I can throw into this, but like we're not just about to sit up here and play this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't one of the best rappers to come out of that motherfucking town. Like it's not about to happen.
Look, I got a prime example.
That came out that town. You wildin'.
I got a prime example. Look at the Lil Wayne and Gilly situation, right? How they were saying, Gilly wrote Lil Wayne music and that's why he's hot. That's not why Lil Wayne is hot, because if that was the case, Gilly could have made an album and sold more records than Lil Wayne.
Yeah, that never made sense to me. I don't know why Gilly said that shit, man. That shit never made sense to me. You know what I'm saying?
All right, even moving on. They even said, what's the name, start writing Lil Wayne joints. He didn't write Corey Guns. He didn't do an album and do Lil Wayne numbers. So when people say that, oh yeah, he wrote for Lil Wayne, not Lil Wayne, oh, Max wrote for Jim. All right, that's cool. So why can't Max write himself a hit?
Max got hits.
Where?
He got underground hits, man. He got underground hits.
Listen, there we go.
He ain't got no
but
radio hit.
A hit nevertheless, man. And listen, listen. The streets bump Future. You don't really see Future get no Grammys. You don't see Future get no motherfucking accolades, no BET awards, no motherfucking MTV awards, none of that shit. But everybody and their mama bumping this nigga in their car. So it's like, man, it can't. You gotta look at the time, the era, the dates, the way music was being distributed, all that shit factoring. Maxb came in right in when everything went digital. It wasn't about buying CDs no more when he came in. You got to think about this, man. You understand what I'm saying? I bought Jim Jones CDs. I got all them 50, all them dips. I got their CDs in cases, all that shit. You don't have no Maxb CDs because it's digital. It's only, you know what I'm saying? It's on motherfucking, you know, you got his CDs when he on features on other niggas shit like that. But when he can't, when Jim Jones finally decided to push that nigga shit and stop holding that nigga back, that nigga was in an era of download. You downloaded this and that, man. Maxb got over 200 songs out there. All them bitches jamming. If he had that same push that Snoop Dogg got, that motherfucking Jay-Z get, that motherfucking all these niggas who blow up get, you know what I'm saying, with that machine, if he had that masterpiece, if he had that same push, that nigga be just as big as all them niggas, man. But still, Maxb is a top 30. You know what I'm saying? Top 30, you know.
Top 30 what?
New York.
Top 30 what?
New York rapper.
Oh my God, you is tripping.
Maxb's a top 30.
You tripping, Cinerone. You ayo, Cinerone. That means what you telling me right now, if you put in Maxb top 30, you putting a lot of dope rappers on the back burner. That's way better than Maxb.
He's that dope. Maxb is without a doubt a top 30 New York rapper of all time. Not just, you know what I'm saying, no, you know, up and coming of 90s and 2000s. From like you put all them niggas together, Maxb is a top 30 artist out of New York.
Get him out of here.
All right, well, let me hear a relevant rapper right now that you would. Matter of fact, never mind. Let me hear who you feel Maxb is better than. Who?
Maxb is up there with the Blood Raws, the Big L's, the motherfucking Maces. He's up there. He's up there with all them heavyweight niggas who made it out of New York City, and it's hundreds of them named. But Maxb is a top 30, man. It's not even funny. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you add the hooks, the music, the only thing with Maxb was he did a lot of samples and shit, gang grease and mustard and all them niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Looked out that motherfucking all them mixtape albums Maxb did. That nigga went hard on every last one. He was making classic music. You understand what I'm saying? Maxb saved New York City. I'm telling y'all what I seen with my own two eyes. Just like Jim Jones with the balling. Maxb came back and saved them niggas, man. When nobody listening to that shit, man. What about listening to that? I mean, you know, I want
to know. Wait a minute, you skipped over my question. I want to know who you feel Maxb is better than. I want to know who them 29 other rappers is. If you say he top 30, who's the 29 other rappers that he's better than?
Listen, you get your best 30, and he's in the mix. He's in the mix of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, look. Okay, I'll tell you. I give you a prime example, right? Freaky Zeke album. We talking about albums. We ain't talking about mixtapes. We just talking about albums. If you compare Freaky Zeke, Ezekiel album, right? If you could compare his album to a Jadakiss solo album, Freaky got a better album. You know what I'm saying? I think we need to mark shit.
Hey, yo, Ronnie. Hey, yo, Ronnie. You need to email me whatever that shit you on. You need to email me that shit, man. Please.
Yo, you can't make this shit up.
Listen.
Please, you need to email that to me, man. I need that ASAP.
We're talking about individual solos, not just groups. Like I'm not adding the locks and nothing like that. I'm talking about Jadakiss. He don't have the best individual albums. His albums usually only have like 3 or 4 tracks that's jamming. After that shit don't be about shit.
No. Hey, Ronnie. You wrong. Hey, yo, Ronnie. Hold on.
Wasn't promoted.
We gotta have a. Hold on. Hold on for a minute, Artie. Hold on for a minute. This is important. We gotta have a moment of silence for that ish that Ronnie is talking right now. You just said that Jadakiss only got 4. Are you crazy?
No, that's not what I said. Don't mix it up. I said individual albums from Jadakiss, not him with the locks, not him with another.
No, I'm talking about individual albums. Jadakiss got Kiss the Game. He got hot joints on that. He got top 5 Dead or Alive. He got hot songs on that. He got Jadakiss got forever songs.
Jadakiss on his individual albums, it only be like 3 or 4 tracks that's jamming.
No,
I'm 10, 12.
Oh man, you bugging. Hey, yo,
those the ones he promote to promote the album. But if you listen to it, now you wilding. You wilding.
Hey, man, listen, man.
you ain't even. Hey, yo, listen, man. You ain't even gotta sit down and listen to Jada album. And yo, listen, yo, you bugging. You bugging.
You ain't even
You
heard
bugging.
that. You're not hearing the albums that I'm even comparing it to. So if have you heard the whole Freaky Ezekiel album?
No, I didn't even think he was a rapper. I mean, I knew he dropped some, but I wouldn't have respected it for me to go.
Let's have a continuation. Let's have a continuation.
You got to use somebody else. You can't use Jadakiss. You got to use somebody like Tony Yayo. Use Tony Yayo.
But that's a typical response because you know what I'm saying. Because Jadakiss the bigger name. What I'm saying, listen, Jadakiss is the king of bars. He's the master MC. I'm not taking no credit from. I'm talking about album individually and quality of sound. Like
Hey yo, why you think they say Jadakiss is top 5 dead or alive?
But not off individual. Listen,
they didn't say the Locks. They didn't say the Locks top 5 dead or alive. They said Kiss top 5 dead or alive, not the Locks. They said Kiss.
That's a fact. I'm not disputing that.
You know what's so funny? You remember when Kiss said you worth more when you dead. When Kiss passed away, watch everybody realize.
Listen.
All right, so let me ask you this, Roni. So basically, Roni. So basically, what you telling me right now, Maxb is better than Tony Yayo.
What I'm saying to you is, Tony Yayo is not a top 30 New York rapper. So you can stop that, and you know that.
Well, if you put Maxb in there, shit, Tony Yayo top 20.
That's bullshit. See, you taking it as if I'm saying Maxb is like the number one, and I didn't say that. I said top 30. You understand what I'm saying? So
you got him in the top 30. Because that nigga's not even in the top 100.
Listen, I would give him higher. I'm just being respectful for the dead.
For a nigga.
Man, listen. Have you heard his mixtapes? Have you really listened to his whole album? You just heard a couple. It's dozens out there. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
When his wave was around, bro. When his wave was around, I'm not gonna say I hear him. You feel me? But it wasn't my wave at all.
Right. I understand why it wouldn't be. But what I'm saying to you is we just can't deny something that really did happen. And this dude, that the credit, listen, do you really think because these people showing him all this love is because he's a nobody? Like, if he was just like, come on, man, this dude was really like that, man.
I think it's a different sound. I think it's the sound.
Has nothing to do with the love that this nigga do right now. If it was up to Jim Jones, he wouldn't be getting no love. What I'm telling y'all,
it's the sound.
Listen, yeah, Pop Smoke, Smurder, all them dudes. Hey, listen, all them dudes cool, but they came directly after Maxb. All them dudes came directly after him because they couldn't keep up with the movement, man. It got to that drill scene. Maxb single-handedly kept New York on game. Like, why nobody was really paying attention, why nobody was, you know what I'm saying, hearing all that other shit. Maxb did it. Maxb nicer than is Stax Bone top 30?
Nah.
I want to know. I want to know. I want to know, when did Maxb had the streets going crazy? That's what I want to know.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you when. From Hustler's Poem. I'm gonna tell you. Hold on. I'm about to I'll tell you exactly when.
Now, like I tell you, Maxb had Harlem shaking. Only Harlem. Let's be real.
Listen, look, all that shit before Max. All that shit before Max right there. All the Harlem Shake shit before Max. Listen, from Hustler's Poem, I bought that Hustler's Poem like 06 around that time. So from 2005, 2006, Maxb still on point to right now, just like Jim Jones. It ain't no different.
Hey, yo, talk. You saying Maxb better than Ron Browse?
I don't even know who that is. I'm telling you.
See, Ron Browse had Harlem in a headlock for about a summer or two.
It was about It was about what's his name and Cameron, Vato and Cameron. They the ones that you know what I'm saying, kept the streets going too with the when they hooked up But that was all during the Maxb scene. And then when Maxb went to prison, they did like 2 or 3 albums or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? It was about that. But like them niggas just really like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like it used to be. And what I'm saying is Maxb had a fucked up deal. His Jim Jones was fucking the nigga over with the music. And, you know, as far as releasing and publishing and all that kind of shit, man, he was just doing all kind of dirty shit, fucking this nigga up. And, you know, that's what happened when you sign to a nigga that you fall out with. You know, nigga can do what they want to do, but Jim Jones know about that money, so he started releasing the music. If they had to push that nigga shit the same way they push everybody else and everything like that with that machine, Maxb would definitely be top 10, top 20, you know, type of style nigga, man. But just off of the work he did individually by himself, the niggas are top 30.
You moving them closer and closer. You got.
I ain't gonna lie, right?
But I'm telling you, the niggas nice. Like that nigga's nice.
With his sound, they would have pushed him. I'm not. He would have made something. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you can't deny this shit. Yeah, listen, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something. This on everything. You got to have look at a minimum 30 to 50K just to get that shit on, just to get shit pushing. It costs 250,000-300,000 to get that shit like on the Billboard number 110, all that old bullshit, man. I'm telling y'all what I know. They didn't put no money behind it. This is all the streets talking, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? I'm all over the country listening to this nigga. Like it, and you know, waiting on. I'm seeing this nigga on Instagram posts. I'm telling Jim Jones, drop that Maxb shit, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm on camera and Mama Instagram telling them niggas to drop that nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Jim Jones was fucking that nigga over, man. Jim Jones looking like a sucker to a degree. You know what I'm saying? For holding this nigga back like that. But I fuck with y'all.
Didn't that nigga touch that nigga Jim's wife?
Well, he said he touched it in Miami, but see, the nigga, let me say this, right? You know what I'm saying? Just respectfully. Everybody know this a dope man, bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't no, you know what I mean? Like, you know, we gotta stop all the games and shit, man. She go whichever way the wind blowing. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's fitting her style, man.
Nigga that put you into the game, you go F with his wife.
Yeah, but think about it. He ain't even with her. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even with his wife. You know what I'm saying? So
not now, but that ain't the point. That ain't the point. That was that man's wife. But
listen. I get that, and I understand like the moral value of that. But you can say fuck a nigga mama. It's all kind of shit you can say. You know what I'm saying? That if a nigga lying.
Well, hold on. Let's not act like Maxb didn't have a little run before he went to jail after the Jim Jones era. He didn't do nothing.
No, he didn't do nothing. Look, Bucks, listen to me, from that Hustler's poem album, because that's when you really got a chance to hear him a lot more and shit. I don't know whatever day I bought that album 06. I think I bought that when it came out. So if it was 05, 06, whichever one, I bought that album. You know what I'm saying? That's when you got an introduction to Maxb and Jim. I believe it was like 06. But anyway, so what goes down is Maxb come through on a whole bunch of tracks. You read the back of the album, he thanking Maxb like, you know, to the utmost. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't even a discussion of why he thanking him that hard if it was nothing. But, you know, he was doing that because he know that nigga helped him out a whole lot with this track. What I'm telling you is this right here, man. Maxb is not a slouch. Like, this is like the love nigga deserve that. You know what I'm saying? All these old wild allegations and who's better between him and Jim Jones. Listen, man, Jim Jones has some stuff.
You think he's gonna be hot by next year? You think he'll be giving him this respect, love?
I'm telling you, listen. If that nigga, if he chooses to get in, if he chooses to get back in the studio, I'm telling you now. I just bought that nigga album like last year, like what, about a year or two ago. I just bought an album from him.
That's you.
About 2 years ago.
I ain't all the people.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is he still got it. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't, you know, like listen. That nigga could go back and bring up some old shit nobody heard and blow the fuck up right now.
With that sound?
He started that new shit. The shit you hearing right now, he kept that shit going. He pumped that shit.
And they elevated it. It's a whole new world now.
But it's based off that formula though.
His biggest help is French Montana.
Let me tell you something. Without Maxb, it wouldn't be no French Montana.
I ain't mad at that. Right now, without French Montana, the game is not for him.
Listen, French Montana.
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of with Maxb did this. And he did all that for other people. Why he can't do it for himself?
Hey, the nigga be in and out of prison and shit.
And we
And
see
he did.
Tupac come out of prison, straight from Clinton Correctional Facility, and he came home on fire.
Maxb on fire right now. Fuck you talking about?
Where at?
Man, Maxb all over the web, nigga.
They ain't have Maxb on CNN
Man,
talking about the Wave Guard is home and blah blah blah. They ain't had that on. So what? The hood people was jacking them.
listen. All urban major platforms is posting Maxb.
Like, Buzz, let me ask you a question. Even if they make a movie, what it's gonna be about? Because all we knew was him singing hooks and writing for Jones. There's no real stories on him.
Nah, they can do a documentary. They got video footage.
Yeah, they can do that.
They had Jump.
Not a movie.
They can,
About what?
Hold on.
About what? How he ratted?
He can do a movie. Who he ratted on?
He ratted on his I guess would
The
be
female
brother, as they would say.
He ratted on the bitch that told on him where he was.
Allegedly.
And then you got
he told where she worked at
as well.
He ratted on the bitch. He ratted on the bitch that told the police. He ratted on the bitch that told the police where he was and who he was.
No.
Well, I don't know.
No, I heard
about that.
No, I heard that they caught him and the other guy, and he told where Shorty worked at. Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. That's the same thing I heard from the dude that's supposed to be his brother-in-law that's still in jail. You understand? And from what he said, pretty much that's why he will put that out there.
I'm gonna tell y'all niggas what I know for real. You ain't always got to kill a motherfucker either. You understand what I'm saying? So for the brother-in-law in jail, all that old dumb shit you playing, you ain't have to kill that man.
Oh, BX Indio said he told the officers where the girl was at in the hotel.
Yeah. But he ain't meant to hit the nigga. The nigga tried to grab the weapon. That's what they saying.
Yeah, and Maxb didn't even do that.
Yeah, Maxb
wasn't there. He had nothing to do with that. Listen, respectfully. That nigga got the book. He got overcharged.
He said this girl.
Listen. I know about 3 people. I know about 2 chicks and a few dudes who have been jammed up on some setup shit. All the motherfuckers got the same shit between 15 and 30. You understand what I'm saying? When you make a phone call and either bring motherfuckers to a motherfucker and they get killed and all that kind of bullshit in a robbery and all that kind of shit like that, that's just what it is for accessory like that. It's like 15, 30. All these motherfuckers got in between that type of time. What I'm telling y'all is this right here. That's the same amount of time he got.
Yeah, Shorty got 15. The guy that caught the body, he got life. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you ain't listen, man. You ain't got
home too. She was the first one on.
Listen, man. You ain't got to kill him. You don't have to kill a motherfucker every time, man. I promise you that. It's just not. Listen, man. That nigga did some most sensitive shit. If that nigga reach forward or whatever, I get it. But you don't have to kill a motherfucker all the time, man. All that old bullshit, man. That nigga chose that shit, man. You have to kill that dude like that, man.
But yeah,
so let me ask you this.
It was a mistake,
let me ask you this, Ronnie. Why would you say Maxb is a better rapper than Jim Jones?
Well, for one, I know the story about that, and I know Maxb was, helped him out. I'm not saying Jim Jones can't rap. If you from New York City, you ought to be able to rap. It's just simple as that. But Jim Jones can rap, but Maxb brought his sound out a lot better. Gave him a lot more influence and a lot more levels of reaching other people with his sound. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Jim Jones' first 2 albums are classic. You know what I'm saying? Those are that On My Way to Church is a banger. That motherfucking Some in Miami, that's a banger. But that Hustler's Poem is special. And Maxb is all over that. All over that.
That's my favorite album.
Yes, I'm telling you, by far, it ain't even. It's not a debate. You know what I'm saying? Like if it ain't, I don't want to hear the discussion. But you know what I'm saying? But that Hustler's Poem, a special album. All Maxb mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? 90% of them songs is jamming like a motherfucker. If they ain't jamming, it's something else to the beat or something or whatever. But it ain't him. Maxb got hooks. Maxb got melody. Maxb got the flow. Maxb got the style. Maxb is a better artist. That's just like Noriega and Silk the Shocker. Okay, Noriega can rap and all that, but Silk the Shocker was a better artist. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no debate. You shouldn't be having no hard feelings about no shit like that. That was a that charge it to the game shitting on any album or that Noriega ever did, man. That's a classic album.
Hey, yo, you saying Silk the Shocker is better than Noriega?
I said it was a better artist. You gotta understand. You can't mistake what I'm saying. Listen, when I say somebody's a better artist, that's not about who can rap better. It's about the total package. It's about whose albums sound better. It's about whose style, who's presentable. It's about who sold more records sometimes, you know, if you want to put it like that. But when you compare underground nigga to a mainstream nigga, we can't add that in the equation because it's not fair. It's you know, that's something else. But as far as just talent wise, at that particular time, talent wise, Charge It to the Game, Silk the Shocker album, Charge It to the Game was better than Noriega. Silk the Shocker was a better artist at that particular time. And it's just it's not even a debate. You go back.
What about the NRE album?
That's what I'm saying. Listen, the album was jamming, man. All Noriega album be jamming. If you like that Wild Boy.
The album was a classic.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's
never
not.
make an album like that.
I just told you that. I just told you that Charge It to the Game. Listen, if you listen, that Charge It to the Game got Destiny Child, it got all kind of shit. Snoop Dogg. God, man, listen, you couldn't fuck with that album at that time. That was a hard ass album, and it still is to this day.
You saying that album is better than NRE?
I'm saying that album is Charge It to the Game is better than NRE, and at that time, Silk the Shocker was that they got it right. It wasn't no misunderstanding with that source, with them source awards on that. They had it right on that shit. Silk the Shocker was a better artist, and that album was a better album than Noriega, the NRE. And Noriega had some hits on that. But you know, we gotta go song for song, man. Like I'm saying, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's how I threw that Freaky Ziki into the equation. When you go song for song, man, when you compare albums, I ain't talking about no sales, but compare the albums, let's go song for song.
Well, you talking about
right now, I was just talking about Jadakiss and Freaky Zeke. I'm talking about song for song on the motherfucking on that Ezekiel album and that album that Jadakiss did at that time. That what's his name shit. But like, all I'm saying is that a lot of people get that boost in that machine and they can do better things than a motherfucker who ain't got it. Maxb still selling albums to this day. He been locked up 16, 18 years, man. This nigga still pumping out quality music that ain't nobody heard, and niggas is buying it. Niggas is buying it.
What albums? What are they buying? Because I'm not hearing about them. I'm on a list right now. I don't see.
Who buying them shits?
Man, niggas is buying these albums. The reason all of them. I said buying it. I said
buying the niggas themselves.
Listen. It ain't no need to buy this sales because he got an organic crew. It ain't no need to buy nothing. Listen, let me tell you something.
He's not top nothing. If you saying they've been buying his albums and all that, he's not. I don't even.
They've been buying his mixtape. He don't look. They've been buying the mixtapes and you know whatever, like you know however he get it mixed in with the album mixtape whatever. But They've been buying his mixtapes like crazy. Maxb got a catalog. Maxb got over 200 songs. I got over $100 worth of Maxb shit in my motherfucking phone. So I know for a fact this nigga banging. Like it ain't even no debate.
Yeah,
the disrespect.
He got mixtapes, no albums. That's a fact. No albums.
Yeah, he got a bunch of mixtapes. What I'm trying to tell him right now, like this nigga, like he was in a bad situation with Jim Jones. They fell out bad. Jim Jones held the nigga music up. He thought he was doing the nigga. He thought he was fucking him over, but he was helping him out because if he had to release that shit on time, niggas could have got over it. But he milked that nigga. He milked him, and as he milked him, that nigga kept on getting momentum, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Everybody fuck with Maxb, nigga. I'm talking about everybody fuck with that nigga Max, who you know what I'm saying, who out there, man. Like
on some G shit, I fuck with Max. But
yeah,
I never was a fan.
Hey, listen. When you got other entities like pumping shit into you, you don't really like drift off into the underground scene. I live for the underground scene. You see what I'm saying? So I'm you know what I'm saying? That's my type of lane right there with that underground music. So what I'm saying is Jim Jones had that machine up until he did that Bird Gang mixtape. After he did that Bird.
That's why I'm not, nigga said top 30. All right. If you add out all of the shit fuck behind the scenes, what they was doing, what as fans, all we know is what we hear in music. So I don't care what was going, whatever. What did he do for the music game besides what everybody keeps saying what Jim did to him and supposed to make him the man because of shit Jim did to him? Listen, I'm about to tell you what he did. Well, he the man because he wrote for Jim, but he didn't put in the same work when it comes to the air.
No, he did he put in more work. If you listen, bro, listen. Jim Jones got what, like 5-6 albums or something like that, and he got probably about 4 mixtapes or something like that. He got a catalog. You know what I'm saying? He got a gang of features and shit. Jim Jones is nice. I'm a Jim Jones fan. Like, I'm not going there with him. But what I'm saying is this right here, man. Maxb got hundreds of songs. He just didn't have no push. That nigga, that deserves respect. You know what I'm saying? Maxb kept that whole style play. Everybody know Dipset brought the style and shit to the hip hop game from up that way. You know what I'm saying? Turned a lot of niggas red. All that shit. I seen it with my own 2 eyes. What I'm saying is this right here though. Maxb kept that style and flavor and motherfucking pushed the line all the way up to right now. That's why everybody happy that nigga's out. Like if that nigga was a nobody, or if he was this and that, man, like,
they happy when everybody come out, man.
It's not true. Big Meech ain't get nowhere near this amount of love, man.
Nah, Big Meech got love. 50 just crushed it. 50 crushed it. Big
Meech did get love, but
listen, got love. They all get love when they came out.
Bobby Shmurda had a story with him though. Bobby Shmurda, took some time. Took more time so his partner could get less time. Like he had a whole get up with his shit. Maxb up there on a savage killing. You know what I'm saying? But the nigga music is so influential. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that nigga ain't nobody thinking about that.
That shit ain't influenced me to do that.
I don't know what Ronnie talking about, man.
Maxb music
never influenced shit.
I don't know what you.
Yeah, because you were listening to
listen to Mace.
So look, Mace ain't the top 30.
Mace is the top 20.
So you saying Maxb better than Mace, Ronnie?
I'm saying he got more work and better music.
Oh my God.
He's not a better artist, right? He's not a better artist.
That's what I'm getting at. I'm not saying listen, Mace can rap and flow and all that shit. But what I'm saying is, artist-wise, Maxb is a better artist than a lot of these niggas y'all talking about, man.
So Maxb is a better artist than Mace?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Email me some of that shit you smoking, too.
That's a fact. So let me ask you, so do you consider Maxb a rapper or a R&B singer?
I consider the nigga, I consider him a what you call it, a all around artist. Like that nigga can hit you with some everything, you know what I mean? And it still go. He can hit you with
just
the
talk. I know you're not agreeing, saying that Maxb is a better artist than Mace.
Yeah.
You're not saying that.
It was sense, man. Listen, man, I'm not making this shit up. Like I don't know what y'all was. I don't know.
What everybody say? We talk about you as you listen to music. Maxb,
listen. I'm a music connoisseur. From you can go back to the 1600s. If it made the airwaves, I done heard.
You fronting.
I'm a music connoisseur. I'm gonna say that one more time.
Is Maxb better than Big L?
As an artist, yeah.
Oh my, yo, the way you saying it, nobody's better than Maxb. However you put it up there, you saying nobody's better than Maxb right now.
You gotta be. Let me tell you something. You gotta be talking about Notorious B.I.G. or something. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be on that type of shit.
He better than Nas?
I can't stand Nas. Nas a bitch ass nigga to me. So I personally.
All right, so
hey, listen. Hey, look. Listen. I'm not a hater though.
Better than Jay-Z? Is he better than Jay-Z? For you even have to do that, yo, listen.
Just talk real talk. Mace wrote a verse for Biggie before. Yeah.
Cameron did too. I'm saying this is what I'm saying to y'all. Preferably, when niggas think about like when street niggas talk about who they prefer to hear and shit like that, they gonna prefer Maxb over Jay-Z. I promise you that.
All right. BX Indio said, is Maxb better than Young Buck?
Absolutely.
Wow. Not
without a doubt. As an artist, I'm talking about artists though. Look, Young Buck got bars and can rap like a motherfucker. We can't act like that ain't true. So it's no disrespect to these brothers, and you know what I'm saying. I fuck with Young Buck. You know what I'm saying, Paul. But you know what I'm saying. We talking about artists, artistic wise, all around everything. The full package. Maxb is the full package. I'm telling you niggas, if the nigga had that machine, that nigga would be like that.
Right,
because nobody else is singing. He's the only one singing.
All right, well, look. He got the machine now. He got the machine now. Let's see what he's gonna do.
What about Drake? Is he better than Drake? Because they got, to me, that's the closest.
That's
I would say Maxb and Drake, because they both sing.
That's what I'm. Listen, you just said it.
Drake or Maxb?
Listen. Maxb, preferably, a lot of people would rather, like a certain type of crowd would listen to Maxb over Drake, bro. But respectfully, what you just said is facts. You just compared him to Drake, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like this nigga for real.
No. I did not compare him to Drake. I did not compare him to Drake.
You try to get that one in there.
Yeah.
You heard? Y'all heard it? Y'all heard that shit? Nigga said, yeah, now he do sing and he do rap. Hey, listen, on everything I love, man, as far as all around artists, it damn near don't get no better than that nigga. Like I said, you got to be talking about, we talking about New York City, man. We got to be talking about like B.I.G., motherfucking, Young 50, Lloyd Banks, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucking Chia Lee.
Maxb name bigger than his music.
Big Pun, Chia Lee.
I wasn't into that shit.
Hey yo,
Cool
that's
G.
A fact, Artie. That's a fact.
Cool G rap. You know what I'm saying?
Is Maxb better than 50?
That's what I was saying. Like by the time Maxb came out, 50 was on the decline, man. It was over with. So at that time, yeah, but no. You see what I'm saying? Like 50 got a gang
better
of
than 50 on a decline. He's not better than 50 on a decline.
He's better than 50 on a decline. Yeah. He's better than 50 on a decline. Yes.
Oh,
by far. On the decline,
50
was over with. Man. I'm telling you, look, 50 was over with. 50 was over with after that. That shit he did with what's the name of that? Headed straight to that Curtis album. That was the last dope 50 Cent album. That Curtis album. After that, he went on a decline. That's when Maxb started coming out.
What was Maxb mixtapes better than 50 Cent mixtapes?
That's what. Look, now that's the look. That's what I'm talking about right there. Because 50 had them hard ass mixtapes, and it's like, man, like you know, they like neck and neck, man. I can't even. I won't choose on that. I like drink champs. I'll take a shot, nigga. You know, real shit. They neck and neck, man. That's all. That's the level I'm at with that. 50, no doubt about it. 50 Jadakiss, 50 Jadakiss, and Jim Jones, Maxb got the hardest mixtapes out of New York, man. Like them mixtapes, them niggas was doing is crazy work.
You see, but the difference between 50 showed he could drop a mixtape, and he showed he can do good with dropping an album. Maxb haven't shown that yet.
That's the point I'm making. He's in a bad deal, bro. Jim Jones got that nigga nuts, man, with the motherfucking with the ranch and shit, man. Nigga twisting his balls up, man. That nigga Jim Jones, fuck that nigga. I'm telling you, Jim Jones.
Look, 50 started from the bottom just like that. Mixtapes was crazy.
But 50 stayed free. It's a difference, man. Like, listen.
No. 50 got jerked on the come up. Don't do that. Let him rest his soul. What's the name? Did him dirty. From DMC. Rest his soul.
Yeah, Graham.
I forgot the label that dropped him when he got shot.
Right, yeah. Did him dirty. Left him hanging. Then he had to regroup. He went to another label. They did him dirty. He didn't get right, so he bumped into Eminem and Dre.
Because he made them mixtapes.
Bro, man, throw a salute, my guy.
There you go.
His voice changed when he got shot in the mouth, and it made him more marketable.
That's what he said. But see, this is what I'm telling you, though. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm telling y'all. Maxb didn't get a chance to do no albums. We just been feeding off of the mixtapes. You understand what I'm saying? The nigga ain't had a chance to do that. He finally getting a chance to do something right now. This is gonna be the rebirth of Maxb, the Silver Surfer, the Wavy God, man. This is not a game. This is not a game.
That's all I'm saying. I want to see if he gonna look up to his motherfucking name. The way they acting like he this and that and this. I love music, and he was never in my catalog. Real shit, right? But now I want to see if he can prove himself. Change my motherfucking mind. Now you got the machine behind you. Now you got a big machine behind you. Don't give me no one motherfucking hit, and it's only hot because you out. Keep them coming. Keep them going.
Respectfully. I agree with that. I agree with that.
We know if he drops something, it's his first song, it's gonna hit. We already know it's gonna hit. Fred's gonna give him a little club song. Watch. I know the game.
But see, check it out though. Maxb been staying up to par. It's just about him getting in the style and rhythm and hearing everything going on. I'm gonna say within the next year or so, that nigga gonna be dropping a bunch of heat and shit that ain't nobody heard. And motherfuckers been like, go understand this new shit. He was the beginner of this shit you seeing right now with this whole thing, man. Like,
Cola James, salute, sis. Hey, yo, but this what I'm saying though. Ronnie. This new crowd, this new generation, I don't think they gonna want to hear all that. And I'm the wavy. They don't want to hear all that. I mean, that's just me. I don't think
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I think
gonna be so uptown.
What I'm saying is, Bucks, I think you being more personal than reality with this because you know it just ain't it might not be your style of flow. But in reality, though, this nigga's like that. You know what I'm saying? And we can't deny, like, this motherfucker has, like I said, he got a catalog, 100+ tracks, man. And them bitches is going.
Listen, you know I'm not saying it like that because we have historic rappers that made history that'll drop an album today and none of these young guys is going to jack it. Like, ain't no this new generation ain't listening to KRS-One.
Exactly. I was just about to say
they barely listening to Nas.
I was just about to say you brought up that whole ass Nas, and that nigga ain't got no Grammy. That nigga ain't got no Grammy or nothing. He ain't got nothing to validate all that good shit he put out.
He's great.
Listen, Nas is a false prophet. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the South. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, I bought into that bullshit. That's the fake motherfucker. Like, you don't even want to get me on no campaign on this motherfucking hoe ass nigga, man. So it's like, man, you go from talking about I know I can to hip hop dead nigga, all this old bullshit. And that nigga was a dope album too, but nigga, I know you was big. I know that was a subliminal because you a hater. You know what I'm saying? Nas is a bitter hater. Fuck nigga, and he just blew up off. He only hot when he next to Jay-Z. Other than that, man, you blew up off this motherfucking recorder, off this phone bill recorder, nigga. Your music don't sell like that no more, and nigga, it's as simple as that. You know what I'm saying? You was a hater. Instead of you making hits, you start hating on the South, nigga. You start hating on everybody out of those shit. Just a hater. You know what I'm saying? You just a hater.
Where you from?
I'm from Atlanta.
All right, I get it.
But hold on though, you gotta understand though. You know what I'm saying? I'm nationwide. I'm cross country nationwide though. Atlanta to LA to DC to Chicago to
Nas nicer than every rapper from where you from.
That's a lie.
Who's nicer than Nas from Atlanta?
That's a lie. That's a major lie.
Nas from Atlanta?
You got, I can name a gang of niggas who nicer than Nas from Atlanta.
Well, give me some gang niggas.
Who you want to talk? But you got motherfucking CeeLo Green. You got CeeLo Green. You got motherfucking you got T.I.'s. You got the Ludacris. You got the Jeezys. You got the Jeezys. You got the Gucci's. You got the motherfucking you got a Lil Jon. You got the motherfucking.
I didn't say name the nigga that's whacker than Nas. I said name the nigga that's better than Nas.
Yeah, I heard what you said, and I did that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
you said Lil Jon better than
all them guys you named, Ronnie, put together ain't nicer than Nas.
all them guys I named individually put their album sales up against that whole ass nigga and see who talking and who ain't. So you know, I hear
Andre 3000. Andre sis said Andre 3000. I give her Andre 3000. I give her Andre 3000. That's a conversation.
Andre 3000 some
points. Yeah, that's a conversation.
I was about to get to them, but I was just going off for niggas who I know got more sales than that nigga got in their catalog. You know what I'm saying? That you know this ain't that's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If we ain't listen, I'm talking about mainstream artists.
You know how many people's fucking nice, but not they ain't blow up. So I don't care about what nigga sells. But
look,
ain't nobody
look.
Nas
had that machine. Nas was able to captivate motherfuckers through movies and all this old extra shit. Like he was just this old motherfucking cool, you know, assassin or whatever the case he want to play or however he want to play it. You know what I'm saying? But that nigga's, you know what I mean? Fuck that nigga.
85% of these niggas is fake, man. We talk about talent here.
That's what I'm saying. Talent wise, nigga, it's a gang of niggas from New York City better than Nas.
A gang of niggas?
A gang of niggas from New York. It's a gang of niggas better than Nas. Nas can't fuck with DMX. Nas ain't fucking with Jay-Z. I mean, yeah. Well, Nas ain't
with who? DMX?
Nas ain't fucking with Biggie. Nas is not fucking with Nas ain't fucking with Big L. Nas ain't fucking with Jadakiss. Nas ain't fucking with Big Nas ain't fucking with Cool G Rap. Nas ain't fucking with Big Pun. Nas ain't fucking with Chi Ali.
Greatest rapper alive, right in our eyes.
Listen, brother. Yeah, you talking about Tupac when they set that nigga up in Vegas?
Oh, we ain't talking about that.
What you talking about?
The biggest song in history is called Ether.
Listen,
the first time a nigga crushed the best rapper alive.
And that's why I'm about to go this. And look, now I will say this: as much as I can't stand that bitch ass nigga, his diss records are the best by far. That the shit he did with Game, the shit he did on Jay-Z, his diss records are damn near best enough.
Backwards.
I don't know about that one. I gotta hear that, but like,
Yeah, that's on Ill Man.
Nas got some good ass diss records. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Like them diss tracks he be putting out, you know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers
Hey,
go
Cola,
hard.
don't do that, sis. Big L was lyrical genius. Don't do that, sis. Don't do that. Big L
was lyrical for his time. That's for his time.
Yeah. Yeah, that nigga, hey, look, Big L was nice, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, though, he didn't get that push. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, it's a lot of niggas who, if they had got that machine behind them niggas would have did a whole lot better. You understand me? But like, you know, motherfuckers don't have a chance to do all that. They don't make the right investments, or they fall out with who they came in the game with. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I just can't sit back and allow this slander. You know what I'm saying, on the Silver Surfer, man, because it's just Maxb put in too much work and got too much of a quality catalog to be looked down on as if he's some motherfucking Jim Jones product or some shit. Jim Jones, if anything, got better once he hooked up with Maxb, and that's how shit was able to go the way it went. You know what I'm saying? Jim Jones.
I can agree to that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
They said Maxb got a Jay-Z diss.
He probably do that. I don't know about that. Jay-Z the one got him out. You know what I'm saying? So if he did, it was some shit that was pertaining to Jones and Jay-Z when they hooked up. You remember Jones and Jay-Z had something going on. Remember when Jay-Z sampled that Ballin' and remixed it or whatever? They was going back and forth. I remember Jim Jones saying some shit about I'm 30, you 40, some shit. They was going back and forth. I remember that. I do remember that. You know what I'm saying? But Jay-Z nice, but Jay-Z only had like a few songs up until American Gangster. That Black Album, American Gangster shit. That's when that nigga like made it to me. That's when I really like zoned in. Okay, now this is quality. That other shit, it was alright. He had some hellified mixtapes and shit. You know what I'm saying? With that the one he had with Dame Dash and all that shit back in the day. You only a customer when you're in the presence of hustler, all that shit. That was dope. You know what I'm saying?
I think
Jay-Z, ain't no New York rapper gonna do a versus with Jay-Z and win.
I think
no
Jim Jones made Maxb relevant. I ain't gonna say he made him, but I just think Jim Jones made Maxb.
Nah, not at all. Jim Jones. Listen. Maxb was writing for Jim Jones. Jim Jones gave him credit at the end, on his like back in the day when you buy a CD, they got like the little the biography and all that kind of shit or whatever, and he shouted that nigga out, gave that nigga major credit at the end of that, in the back of that album cover. The point I'm making to y'all is this right here, man. Maxb elevated Jim Jones. In return, Maxb started doing his own thing or whatever. Jim Jones had the rights. Like they said something about that. Maxb got jammed up and Jim Jones bonded him out. So they did like a little swap or whatever for the $2 million or however that go. But the point I'm making is the reason I'm giving Maxb so much credit is because the whole time he was locked up, that nigga music was still selling. Niggas still buying these mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? Niggas still buying these tracks. Niggas still it's like he never left. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm trying to tell you, niggas is happy to see the nigga out, but he was gonna sell records regardless. Like if he was locked up, niggas would still be buying the shit.
Nah, he was out the window till he was on his way home. Don't do that. He was out the window.
Hey yo, Ronnie, but you didn't answer the fact that
he was out the window for his comeback.
Before Maxb even went to jail, he had a run without Jim Jones. Him and Jim Jones was beefing for like 2 or 3 years, even before.
That's the point I'm making. That's the point I'm making.
Why he didn't do nothing? He didn't go.
He didn't have a machine. Jim Jones owned his publishing and the music.
Oh man, Jim Jones was signing Koch Records.
Yeah, back then Jim was shit.
Still making music.
Oh, listen, Bucks, listen to me. Let me break it down to you. What was going on. Maxb started writing for Jones. Maxb started being a solo artist under Jim Jones. Bird Gang, Dipset, all that kind of shit. Jim Jones put up $2 million or so like that to get Maxb out.
That's a fact.
Maxb, in return, signed over a lot of his rights to Jim Jones. they wind up falling out because Jim Jones wasn't acting right or stop. It was some bad management or whatever. Anyway, Max B wasn't seeing what he thought he was gonna be seeing. Max B got away from that nigga because at the time Cameron and Jim Jones was trying. Jim Jones wanted to beef with Cameron. Jim Jones went to Cameron and said, "Let's do a fake beef."
I remember that.
Cameron said he didn't want to do that. Okay, it go from boom. So since Cameron don't want to do it, Max B hop out the window without the offer. Start going in on Jim Jones and his old lady. Talking about how she used to fuck with Alpo, she ain't her teeth fake, all that kind of shit. Respectfully, Jim Jones still had the rights to everything he was doing. The reason he was dropping so much music because he knew at this time he hadn't did this bullshit, he about to go down. So this nigga's dropping music and music. Jones is not putting no money into this guy's shit. He's not investing in him like he's gonna be a mainstream. He's not putting his last into him like that. He don't believe nobody gonna fuck with it like that. And plus the nigga disrespecting him. Max B was making money off of shows. The judge felt like that nigga was a rich nigga or something like that, and that nigga wasn't putting up enough money for a lawyer. They fucked him over. That's why they threw the book at him, because they couldn't pimp him with the paper. Just like they tried to do Puffy. Puffy got charged with a bunch of bullshit, but at the same time, a poor nigga would have got railroaded. Would have got life. You understand what I'm saying? They thought Max B had that same amount of money and was gonna be able to milk his motherfucking ass for the bag. Max B just put up enough for a lawyer, didn't put up no hundreds of thousands, no millions of dollars, and none of that. That's what they thought he had. They looking at the equity, they looking at the facts of who he signed to. They looking to see how much your label love you. They looking at how much money Jim Jones made. They looking at how much money Cameron got. That's why they threw the book at that nigga, because they felt like didn't nobody give a fuck about him to put up no big bag. He could have beat that case. Or he could have got a fucking 3 to a 5 to 3 or some shit. He could have got a lesser sentence, but he didn't put up no fucking money. He put up maybe like 10, 20,000 for that case. If that. He
wasn't there. He just helped plan it.
Nah, it wasn't that. Nah, listen to what I'm saying. He was making all the money he was making was from the performing off the mixtapes. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Jim Jones owns everything he was doing, but he couldn't stop him from getting his show money. You get what I'm saying now?
I hear you.
Yeah, just hear what I'm saying. The nigga, listen, that nigga was putting out music. It wasn't just for Jim Jones. It was because he knew Jim Jones was going to eat off of that. He was putting out all that music so he could do these shows and do these shows up until he get sentenced off. The money he made from them shows he put up, man, you know, to help his family, this and that. And people donated and contributed and helped that nigga, you know what I'm saying? So and so on. It is what it is. But like, you know, at the end of the day, man, the nigga was in a bad deal. Jim Jones was jerking that nigga bad. Paul jerking that nigga, like jerking him crazy. You know what I'm saying? If Jim Jones had to put that money up, if Cameron had to put that money up, you know what I'm saying? Cameron know he fucked up by not signing that nigga. Everybody know they fucked up by not signing that nigga, man. By that time, it was too far gone. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta look at that shit, man. You gotta think about this. Think about you. Think about anybody up here, man. If you had a chance to do something, which you done had plenty of times in your life, but you know somebody there was fucking you over and made sure it didn't happen. It happened to everybody. Just some niggas make it.
That's happened to everybody.
And some niggas just.
It mostly happens to the ones that's jealous and think you're gonna blow over me.
Exactly, and that's what happened with Max B. But see, check this out. Max B had a style. Max B had the wave, the style. That's why I'm putting as an artist, because like I said, as a rapper, anybody could, you know, maybe out rap the nigga, you know, if you get like that. But like as an artist though, the hook, the style, the melody, the flow, all that old shit and everything like that, man, that nigga came prepared, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I said, man, Jim Jones is the truth. I'm not gonna knock Jim Jones, man. I knew Jim. Yeah, I knew Jones was gonna be something.
Gotta pop out, and he gotta remind me of, because I'm not gonna front when it comes to Harlem. He's well respected. I respect him as a man. You feel me? But music wise, I was never into that shit. I was never into the nigga sound. Only thing I knew is I knew who he was because of his motherfucking sound.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
I knew Bone Thugs and Harmony because of their sound. But I don't be buying their shit, listening to their shit.
That's what, yeah, but that's another point I'm making. Like everything Jim Jones did, just like I give a prime example, Irv Gotti and 50 Cent, the same shit. Just like everything Jim Jones tried to do to destroy Maxb, boosted that. It boosted that nigga like catastrophically. You understand what I'm saying? I wasn't nowhere near New York City bumping this nigga, and everywhere I went playing this nigga, they started bumping this nigga. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't no, you know what I mean? Like I definitely wouldn't be up here wasting no spit on no whack ass nigga, man. That nigga kept a nigga up. You know what I'm saying? It's just real talk, man. Like, you know,
I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying. I ain't gonna lie. I'm over here. I'm trying. I'm like, damn. What the?
Yeah, like I said, man.
Maxb. I don't understand that. Like, I mean, I'm not taking no credit. He's a high. But you putting him up there like that nigga is gonna bring New York.
Look, if you look at the comments, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one.
New York back.
He saved it. That nigga saved. Hey, look, just like Jim Jones did with that balling.
Saved New York. Where was
that nigga Maxb saved New York up until what Bobby Shmurda, Pop Smoking, all them niggas, man. This is real talk, nigga.
Man, you got it. But I'm talking about before
that.
Yo,
he wildin'.
I'm talking about before that. You got to think about it. Maxb been out before those guys you just named.
That's what I said. He saved New York up until Shmurda, popping all them niggas, man. That's what I said. That's what I said. 50 was out of there, man. 50 was out of there.
Yo, check it out.
Yeah, he high. He high as a motherfucker.
I got another good comparison. And this is going to be a good one. And I think he's better than Maxb. And they kind of have like the same, but you could tell it's more Boogie Down and a Harlem thing. My man, what's his name? A Boogie. My man A Boogie better than Maxb, man. A Boogie with the hoodie is better than Maxb. And they both.
But that's a. But he A Boogie want to be Max though. It's not. Listen. That's what I'm saying. A Boogie, man. Anybody heard A Boogie? That nigga's a knockoff whack. Maxb.
So all right. So if that's the case, then Maxb is a knockoff Tupac.
Yeah, with melody and flow. Ain't with no nothing. He's a knockoff. Maxb's like a knockoff. Look, I'm about to tell you. I'm about to tell you who he's like a knockoff. Maxb's like a knockoff Tupac, Biggie, and Birdman.
With that with that bigger veil. They should have never ran with that. He's nothing like Tupac.
Listen, he's a knockoff Tupac, Biggie, and Birdman. It's a fact.
Disrespectful at an all-time high.
It's a fact, bro. That nigga style and what he rap about and everything he got going on, that nigga's a knockoff motherfucking Pop, Biggie, and Birdman. Real talk. That nigga's a combination. That nigga's a combination of them niggas.
Yo, that's bonkers, man. Like, it's no way. I don't know. Yo,
with melody.
Is he paying you or something?
Man,
like, is Maxb cutting you a check?
Listen, if you look in the chats, everybody knows this but you. I don't know the motherfuckers in the chat.
Listen, I don't know.
I ain't got no trolling. Some
people. I'm still trying to figure out. I'm still trying to figure out what makes Maxb relevant, but the fact that he went to jail. He wasn't hot when he went to jail, and he not hot now. Okay, you make a song. All right, cool. Let's see what you do. That's all I'm saying. I'm just not giving him that. Oh yeah, he brought New York back vibe. I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that vibe.
Maxb saved New York City around.
So why he ain't at the? Why he didn't go to the Knicks game or something? He went to a Jets game. Why he ain't like? Come on, like he like. You like, come on.
He brought New York back because he's a New York nigga that's home. Like what?
Nigga went to a Jet game. He ain't go to a Giant game. That nigga went to a Jet game. Like, come on. Jets ain't the Jets ain't win.
Them niggas needed a win, and they got one, nigga.
Because of Maxb?
You damn right, nigga.
Oh man, you got it bad. Yo, you got it bad.
Maxb brought the wave to the New York Jets, and them bitch motherfuckers drowned the Browns, nigga.
Man 5.0, salute my guy. Yeah, you got it bad, man. You Maxb out.
Hey,
Let me find out you got a Maxb. Let me find out you got a Maxb poster in your room.
Maxb brought the energy. Maxb brought the wave to the Jets, and they won. It's as simple as that.
Oh yeah.
See, hey, look, they ain't won a game. They lost like 5 straight. Niggas lost 5 straight till Max pull up.
So Max, so that's Maxb work.
Man, that's the energy, man. It's the energy.
Why he ain't go? Hey yo, why he ain't go to a Knick game yet?
Fuck them niggas.
Oh man, we talking about Maxb. I'm sure he not saying the same thing.
Man, that nigga going to the Nets game, nigga. Fuck them Knicks. He going to the Nets.
Well, why is he always going? Well, why he not going to the crop of the crop? You know, the Nets and the Jets and all, they not top of the crop. Respectfully. You gotta pop up in the most famous arena, and he haven't done it yet. He didn't get the red carpet treatment.
Man, what you talking about? The Jets is a famous arena, nigga. Joe Namath.
Oh my God, the Jets.
The Jets is a famous arena, man. What are you talking about?
The Jets.
Look, you acting like the nigga wasn't like on the field. He was on the field. He wasn't no nosebleeds or that. Nigga, what are you saying, Bucks?
Nigga, I was damn near on the field at a Jet game.
You was damn near though. He was on the field. This nigga was on the field.
He was damn near.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on the side. I'm on their sideline, man. You bugging. You can't even name me. Hey yo, Ronnie, you can't even name me the Jets running back right now.
I can't name you nothing over there. I swear to God.
Exactly. That's the point I'm making.
I can name you Maxb. Maxb was on the turf. You understand what I'm saying? Maxb was on the turf.
Okay.
Giving them niggas energy. Maxb brought in the soul of Rikers Island.
Yo, what up, Artie?
How you feel about Mano when he was on Jim Jones podcast, and he was like that he can't fuck with Maxb due to the fact that Maxb got beef with Jim Jones. You think he should just left that alone, or you think that's what it is?
I mean, from my perspective, because I'm dealing with that like right now in real life. You know what I mean? But I grew up with both of my mans, so you know, one the difference is one nigga is my sandbox, like literally. The other one, I just grew up with him. You know what I'm saying? But I jack my man. You know what I mean? And right now, you know, I'm not jacking the other nigga. He's still my man, but I'm just not jacking him. You know what I mean? So I get Mano. I think that's to me that's thorough. You know what I mean? Because your friend is my friend, as they say. You know what I'm saying? Your casa, my tu casa. You understand? And when you got your enemy, my enemy. You know what I mean? We talking real life. You understand? So for Mano, you know, I guess to display his loyalty, I think that's dope. Now, do I think Jim would do the same for Mano? I don't think so. That's the only part to me that's like, you know what? I don't think Jim would do the same thing for Mano.
You can tell by the way he responded to that question. He was like, yeah, nigga, that a big deal pull up, nigga.
I think Mano shouldn't even mention his name. He should just basically put it in a I fuck with my friend if he was enemy, but I think the name should have been left out.
But what about, hold on, but what about what's the name though? Did he go out bad? Did Dave East go out bad?
Yeah, Dave East. That's what I'm saying.
He's from Harlem.
Look, Mano said
Jim Jones from Harlem too.
Mano said that shit because he really wanted to go. You know understand what I'm saying? Mano
he was at the football game too. Him and Method Man. They was taking pictures.
That's what I'm saying, Max. Look, Mano know this some bullshit. Mano know this whole situation some bullshit, and Jim Jones just being stubborn on some dumb shit. When them niggas actually made bread, I can see if you didn't make no money, you just got disrespected and won that game. But nigga, you millions of dollars off Maxb, nigga. All this old bullshit, man, cut it out, bro. Like, y'all niggas could come together, make another classic. Jim Jones' best work was with Max.
I agree with that.
But
now,
see,
I agree with you on that's the most agreeable thing you said all night. I agree with that right there. That thing, that part for me, right, is, you know, something, you know, for Jim to say, okay, man, you know, all this I've been through the past couple of months, let me show the world, you know, let me show my son that I'm not going to put, you know, a personal situation in front of an opportunity to get a big bag. You know what I mean? And I think, you know, somebody in, well, I ain't gonna say he gonna listen, but I feel somebody in Jim Camp should tell him that. Word. A Boogie was heavily influenced by Maxb. He said it himself. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that.
Wish you could smash that beef with him, but if he can't, then it is what it is.
Well, I mean, for the sake of good music,
for the sake of New York,
for the sake of New York, there you go. There you go.
Oh, wait a minute. We got some breaking news. I don't know how true it is. Let me do my research. They said Maxb and Jim Jones are not beefing. They made up. It's all over YouTube. All right. Well, we got to check that out. That's a dope move. Now, I just spoke it up. You see that? You see that? You see how that worked? I just spoke that into existence, people. That's a dope move, man. If Jim did that, that got to be the biggest move in Jim's career, man. Because Jim, at this point, he needs a Maxb more than a Maxb needs Jim right now. I am gonna say that.
If they made up, that'd be a Manos move. But I doubt it. I don't see that shit nowhere.
I don't see it nowhere either. I don't see that nowhere, BX Indio. Where you see that at, BX Indio?
Yeah, drop that link in the chat. Yeah, hit them 3 dots, share that.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, well, I see something right now on Forgotten Kings. Cameron and Mace pulls up on Maxb. Yeah, you see, you know why everybody's gonna do that too, Roni? They're gonna do that. Like now, we talking if Maxb and Jim Jones didn't, you know, put the differences to the side, right? So now when you look at it, everybody's gonna side with Maxb right now because they want to get Jim Jones mad.
Yeah, Jim Jones is the most hated right now.
Right, he the most hated, so they're gonna do that on purpose. Yeah, I don't see that nowhere. So that I gotta say that's cat.
Yeah, that's cat. That's cat.
Let me tell you some real shit, man. Maxb is deserving of everything he's getting right now. The nigga been held back for quite some time.
That's a whole fact. That's a fact.
Do not be surprised when this nigga blow the fuck up. Cameron, know that was some bullshit. Cameron is a businessman first. That nigga ain't about to let this moment go by like Jim Jones on some old dumb shit, man. But like, you gotta, like, I understand beef. I understand words and shit. That's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if all of us up here partners and we had visions and dreams on doing something and then somebody threw a wrench into this shit and fucked it up before niggas can make some money, like, you know, I can understand why you don't want to never talk to a nigga again. But if you made millions of dollars off of this shit, you know what I'm saying? And all this stuff with some words, nobody got killed. Nigga, you done talked about my mom. I done talked about your wife. You done talked about whatever, nigga, whatever the fuck, man. I'm like, nigga, we can move past that if we done did business and, you know, everybody's still intact. But, you know, like I said, man, Jones just on some shit, and I can respect where he at with it, but we gotta understand, man, you made money. It ain't like you didn't make no money. So all this old extra shit, man, he ain't even married this chick. He been with this motherfucker, what, 20-some years or whatever, man. Like, it can't just be about this. Like,
Jim Jones and Maxb squash beef. Fredo bang loser.
Oh, somebody said Max went to Mason Cam's show today. I don't see that either. Yeah, I don't see that either.
I know.
I definitely hope that though, man. If to me, man, if Jim is willing to put his differences to the side, Maxb is willing to put differences to the side, and they get together, they ain't gotta be friends, you know what I mean? They ain't gotta be hangout buddies, and and they could put that to the side and just make dope music together. I think Harlem need that. I think that's dope for Harlem. I think Harlem would need that.
New York need that, period.
But I don't think like that's what I say that to say that it ain't gonna make New York or break New York if Maxb go double wood, it's not gonna look bad for New York. You know what I'm saying? Like Max, to me, he's not relevant. You know what I mean? That's just to me right now. I'm gonna say. But if Jim Jones drops some and it go double wood, it's gonna look sour for New York.
He did. He did like 400 copies. That's what I was trying to tell you. Listen to what I be saying. Jim Jones ain't been the same since Maxb.
Ah, come on, stop. Yo, he just dropped. Capo was dope. Capo was dope. He dropped On My Way to Church. On My Way to Church. Sitting on the step of the yo, come on, stop it. Stop it. Stop it, Rody. Stop it, Rody.
Him and Mano did a little thing too.
Lobby Boys. Lobby Boys was even dope.
Maxb.
It was dope for New York.
There you go.
Yeah, Rony trolling. Yeah, Rony trolling.
Listen.
Rony is trolling.
Let me tell y'all something. Motherfuckers only know Mano for whooping ass and penitentiary shit. That nigga don't buy none nigga music.
Shit, he got more hits than Maxb.
Mano known for beating up Lil Caesar and shit. Slapping on hoe niggas and shit.
Listen, that ain't got nothing to do. Listen, that ain't got nothing to do with it. What we talking about is music, and he got more hits than Maxb.
That's a lie.
The High Hater song will probably kill Maxb whole. Yeah, I'm gonna go that far.
Listen, in a versus, Mano couldn't even. Mano wouldn't last one song with that nigga Maxb.
So you saying Maxb is better than Mano?
By 100.
Yo, Ron BX, salute my guy. Nah, I don't know, man. I don't know. You gotta email me that immediately, man.
You trying to compare Maxb to Mano? Man, Maxb so
now, I would say Mano is more of a comparison to a Tupac. Not no Maxb. Tupac ain't walking around with Tupac is not walking around. Yo, listen, Tupac is not walking around with a perm in his head.
Crazy. Crazy. That nigga had different color hair, kind of shit. We didn't even go there about no perm and shit. That's preferable, nigga. But what I will say right here, for you to think Mano is the next Tupac or is more like Tupac or something, you need to give me your email and address right now, nigga. There's no fucking way.
I'm talking about the image. The image. You know, he had that image. He had that thug life image. Mano had more of a thug life image than Maxb.
Mano was a knockoff Nori and DMX or some shit.
Nah, man, he had that Tupac image, man. Stop it, Rocky.
He ain't got no Tupac swag at all.
You know who be a dope collab with Maxb right now? Ron Browse. No, not Ron Browse, my bad. What's the big dude name? Who be singing and shit, singing and rapping? The big heavyset dude.
Now Maxb should do a hook. Maxb should do a hook for a drill nigga.
T-Pain.
Not T-Pain. What is the new nigga who just came out? Oh man, what is the big heavyset big dude? He be singing and rapping, and he blew. Yeah, him. Him and Max B need to do something. That'd be dope.
Let me tell you something. Max B could do a solo and never fuck with nobody, and be just as big. Don't get it twisted. That would
that's
be
why, and that's why we ain't gonna hear nothing from him, because he gonna do a solo. He gonna do a.
Listen, that could be. Listen, I ain't gonna say no lie. That would be. That would be a good.
Yeah, wrong wave.
Rod Wave.
Yeah, Rod Wave.
That would be a good duo, but nevertheless, though, Max B don't, man. Let me tell you something, man. Max B is a special character, man.
Hey, yo, is Max B better than is he better than Rod Wave?
I mean, that's kind of hard. Like, I don't. You can't really say that, because it's like momentum and new age and all that kind of shit. We need to see what his new shit gonna be about. But like I said, preferably,
I gotta hear it. I gotta see the sound.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't listen to Rod Wave. I swear to God, I wouldn't know not one song Rod Wave done.
Yeah, Rod Wave.
How you like Max B and you don't listen to Rod Wave?
Certain shit don't, you know what I'm saying, it don't cross my radar. I be stuck on who I be stuck on. Like, Rod Wave, that never was like, I couldn't really get to that. He was doing a lot of love songs and shit. And like the one, like anytime I listen, like somebody let me hear something or something like that, it was like he was rapping to a bitch and all that. And I ain't got no problem with that, but you
couldn't have got that out of Rod Wave, man. That nigga, to me, he made sentimental music. You listen to Rod Wave, you gonna feel some kind of way at the end of some.
Rod Wave is fire.
You gotta think about what I'm saying. Like, I'm really more of a R-Ab, dark low type of nigga.
So how you jack Max B?
Max B the truth.
Yo, you went from dark low. Oh man, you know what?
These niggas are true.
You know what?
You talking about the same shit.
Hey yo, so you into Philly music is what you telling me?
Yeah, that old school, R&B.
Right. I'm gonna give you some old school. No R&B, no R&B.
As far as Philadelphia, Dark Low and R.L. Freeway, Benny Siegel, the Twins and all them niggas and everything. Philly got some hella Philly got quality R&B and rap music. Like,
okay, Max B better than Benny Siegel.
Preferably.
Oh man. All right. What about Joey Jihad?
Listen, Max B is like that, bro. Like I'm telling you. Like,
I got another one. What about Neef Ward?
Neef Ward. Yeah, I have to hear some of this stuff. I never heard these guys right here, man.
So you put Max B with Biggie, Tupac, and Nas.
No, I didn't say Nas. I told you fuck Nas, man. I said Biggie, Tupac. He's like Biggie, Tupac, Birdman, and Nate Dogg, shit like that. That's Max B. Biggie, Tupac, Nate Dogg, and Birdman. That's all them styles. He got all that. That's all him.
Well, where Birdman come from?
Because he be stunting. Mac, that whole wavy shit is flash. You know what I'm saying? He be talking about
Max B.
His perm.
Now he got dreads now with his side cut, looking like Vanilla Ice. Yo, man, you can't make this up, man. But it's to each his own. You know what I'm saying? This is a conversation I need to be had.
I respect his name.
He said Biggie and Pop. Like, how disrespectful
Biggie,
is that?
Pop, Nate Dogg, and Birdman. That's Max B.
Well,
nah, my man right here said Max B compared himself to Biggie and Pop.
That's why his name is Bigger Valley. He put their names together.
Well, let me, as a fan, Artie, let me ask you, do you agree with that?
Not at all.
Yo,
I compare him to Jimmy Jones. I compare him to Jimmy.
That's crazy.
Well, yeah,
you compare him to Jim Jones because he wrote Jim Jones shit. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like that's why you're getting confused.
No, I'm just saying that's what I compare him to.
But you can't keep saying that because, again, like we said, Corey
been still
Guns
smoking.
allegedly wrote Lil Wayne music. You can't compare the two. And you had Gilly allegedly wrote Lil Wayne music, and you can't compare the two. Damn, Bucks, why you say that? Because if they wrote for Lil Wayne and made Lil Wayne hot, why they couldn't do the same thing for themselves?
Talk about it.
Maxb made Jim Jones hot. Let's see if he can make himself hot.
He did. Listen.
And now he got the machine, like you were saying.
We're gonna see what he do with it. But the point I'm making is this right here, though, man. Maxb did make himself hot. That's how I know about it. That's how everybody in the world know about it.
That's a fact.
That's how Kanye West tried to steal that nigga wave, and they had to stop that nigga, man. Stop playing like you don't know this Maxb shit, nigga. It's your bitch ass.
All right. So let me ask this then, Ronnie. So why he never had like no big name features? Like no big name artists, no big name artists.
No. Because he went to prison and shit. By the time this shit started dropping,
no. Before he went to prison, he had enough time on the street.
Maxb got songs with Maxb got songs with that nigga that just got out of prison, Mel Matrix. He got songs with Stack Bundles. He got songs with Jones. Man. He got songs with a gang of motherfuckers, man, with Joel Santana.
So now out of that whole list you just named, the bigger artist was Jim Jones.
Cameron or something like that. He was only Dipset.
He never did no song with Cam. Stop it.
I mean, Cam got a song, I'm sure.
Nah, stop it. He ain't never do no song with no Cam.
Man, Maxb is Dipset, bro.
Dip what set? He ain't well, being though that Bird Gang is under the umbrella, I agree. But directly, he's not no Dipset.
Man, listen, man.
That nigga's Bird Gang, and it stops there.
Listen, bro. Listen, man. He got like 5 songs with Cameron, bro.
Hey, yo, Bucks, I'm about to make a move. Shout out to Bucks. Salute, bro. But
yo, ready, salute.
I'm happy Max is out though in the streets. That's a real bro. You heard? That's a real bro. But music-wise, that nigga wasn't in my top 10. I hope he showed me something and it remind me of something that I don't know. Yo, Bucks, salute.
Salute, my guy. Keep winning, man.
All right, salute. But, you know, man, hey, look, he was on Cameron album.
Oh, Liberty said you gotta love it. Cameron featuring Maxb.
Yeah, listen, man. He was on like 2 or 3 Cameron albums, man. Cameron fucking with him tough. Cameron know this shit some bullshit with Jim Jones, man. Jim Jones is on some bullshit, man. Like, you know, it ain't even funny how much bullshit this nigga on playing with this nigga like that, man. I'm telling you, this nigga Maxb the truth, nigga. I'm not gonna motherfucking stand up for no pussy ass nigga, man. I told you who was a bitch, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That nigga Maxb like that. That nigga musically is inclined. That nigga got melody. He got flow. He got hooks. He got style, charisma, all that motherfucking shit, man. Maxb is a top 30. Top 30.
Do y'all agree with that? People in the chat, people in attendance, man. Y'all gotta help me out, man. Do y'all agree that Maxb is top 30? Please. Can y'all help me out? Please. Help me out and definitely help my guy out because he thinks Maxb is a Jay-Z, man.
Listen, Jay-Z got that machine and he can persuade you with the money and words. Maxb got the style.
Cola James and Maxb. She's a Maxb fan, so she said yes. Please, can somebody tell me, is Maxb top 30 artist, man?
Cola James in the building. Salute Cola.
Somebody said he could have been top 20.
Listen, I was just trying to be nice to the dead. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said 30. But I know the nigga. Listen, respectfully, I know the nigga top 15 nigga, man. I know this. I'm just being respectful to the, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers, you know, who ain't here.
You said top 20, huh?
Man, listen, I'm seeing the comments. They know what's happening. They know what's happening. I'm not making this shit up. You know, I'm not making this up at all.
Hey, yo, Ron BX. Hey, yo, Ron BX. You got Maxb top 30? Yeah, I don't got no Max top 30, man. I don't care with nobody. Ain't no top. There's too many other rappers out there, man, that didn't even make it.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You got guys like Cannabis. To me, is like a top 30.
Listen, man, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like you going too far back in time, and you trying to compare that to.
I'm talking about as a rapper. Period. Cannabis still got it as a rapper.
Hey, listen, we talking about as an artist though. I'm not talking about no rapper. I'm talking about as an artist. Maxb is a top 15, 30 artist. That's what I'm saying. Right. I'm not talking.
Y'all hear what he said, right? So as an artist, is Maxb top 30 as an artist?
Yeah, killing it.
Okay, so he tell you, okay, we got somebody salute bros. Yes, Max top 30. Knocking somebody out. Nah, I'm taking Max over Cannabis. Okay. You taking Max over Cannabis. I don't know about that one. I don't know. I ain't taking no Max over no Cannabis. No Cannabis and Max, two different artists in different eras. Yeah, that's a fact. But I'm saying I got Cannabis in my top 30. That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy. That's crazy. A battle rapper can't be in no top 30.
I agree. I agree with that. But
yeah.
Well, I ain't gonna say it, but I disagree with that. You know what I mean? But Cannabis is my top 30.
Cannabis had a moment. Cannabis had a moment. As an artist, though. You know what I'm saying? As an artist.
But he did something with his moment.
Yeah, he swung at the greatest of all time.
And he landed.
Yeah, but he ain't knock him out though. He woke him up.
Oh, come on, man.
It's a difference.
Come on, man.
It's a difference.
Yeah, what's going on outside? Yo, it's raining. What you mean? Is it drizzling? Is it coming down? Like, come on, man.
Shit. Hey, 50 Cent erase you, nigga. 50 Cent erase a nigga. T.I. erase a nigga. You understand what I'm saying?
T.I.
Nigga, I'm just speaking on motherfuckers who take niggas off the rap.
Okay, let me ask you this. I forgot you from the A. Is Maxb better than T.I. as an artist?
Yeah, like neck and neck. Yeah. He on that level. They like neck and neck. Real shit.
My man Ron BX said, Bucks, you not thinking, beat. Max and Jay Ryder wrote for Cam and Jimmy. Jim has no career if you take. All right, yo, Ron B. I said this earlier. Okay, I give you that.
Man, Ron B, hit the link, man. They dropped that link so these niggas can tell you this shit.
So now, my thing is this. Why he can't do it for himself?
He did. The nigga went to prison, man. What part of you want, Bucks, man? The nigga just did 18.
Hey, I told you already, Ronnie. He had like a good run on the streets before he went to prison where he could have went platinum at least once on a project. He had enough time to drop a project, go platinum, then go to jail. Come on, stop it, man.
Matt, listen, Bucks. Maxb.
Hold on. Who was that did a whole album in jail? Didn't Sean do a whole album in jail?
Listen, man. What I'm trying to tell you, I'm telling you this right here. Maxb had a good run before he went to prison. While he was in prison, his music was not being distributed properly like it was supposed to. So, in the midst of all that shit was really boosting his career, though. You understand what I'm saying? That shit was really boosting his career.
Okay, but why didn't he make a hit in jail?
He did. He made a gang of hits. They just didn't go nowhere because he had a machine.
Oh, so let me ask you this. What was the difference between Sean making an album in jail and we heard it, and Maxb making an album in jail and I didn't hear it?
The difference was Shine music was already done and everything like that. And Shine only did one track. Maxb dropped at least like 5 mixtapes or something like that. About
No,
5.
you said one track. What are you talking about? Sean
Nah,
dropped the whole album.
No. Shine dropped one album. Maxb dropped 5 mixtapes, man. That's all I'm saying.
I see you ain't gonna fool, man, about Maxb. I ain't mad at
Oh
you.
no, man, I can't do that. I can't let him be slandered like that, man. That nigga was too nice of a, you know what I'm saying, of a nigga, man, to be out there like that, man. Like that
Well, he
nigga,
got
man.
the opportunity. You know what I mean? That's all we can say right now. He got the opportunity to come out and prove people wrong. And you know what I mean? All I can do, I hope he win. You know what I mean? I just don't think he's what you think he is. You know what I mean? He's all right.
Man, listen.
He's all right.
Listen. Hey, look. You heard a man ago. Hold on, I'm about to give you a prime example of this nigga, man. You heard a man ago, right?
Who, Earl Manigault?
You heard a man ago, right?
Who, Earl Manigault?
Earl Manigault. You heard of him, right?
Yes.
That's Maxb to the rap game up top like that.
See, that's what I'm saying. See, when I start trying to lean your way a little bit, you come with something like that.
That's Maxb, bro. That's Maxb.
Unbelievable.
Maxb is Earl Manigault to the hip hop community, man. That's who that is.
I can't believe
That's
you
who Maxb is.
I can't believe you saying this, man.
That's who that is. If you in the chat and you heard what I just said, if you in the chat and you heard what I just said, put some fire up in there because y'all know I ain't bullshit. Maxb is the Earl Manigault to the rap game. It's facts. It's facts.
It's facts.
It's facts, bro. That nigga's like that, man. I don't know how you missed it. Know what I'm saying?
Let me throw my whistle name up real quick. I don't know about that, man.
And look, and I don't know how you missed it. You a nigga that wear lotion, so I don't know how in the hell. I don't know how you missed it, Bucks.
What's goody? What's goody? I'm trying to get in this convo, man. I don't know what's going on, man. What's going on?
Who this?
There's Uda, bro. Uda. My name Uda on go, bro.
Uda on go?
Facts. Uda on go.
Oh, all right, copy. Yeah, I mean, so what you think, man? You think Maxb is top 30?
I'll give him it. I think so. He could bump some people up out of there. I think he could bump a few people up out the spot.
All right, so let me ask this. Where are you from?
I'm from Brooklyn, Brody.
Okay, copy. So now, right, you give Maxb top 30 as an artist. Why would you?
As an artist, yeah, I think as an artist, I would. You know, one, he got his own style. That's hard for artists to have. A lot of artists, they dope. They got lyrics and a bunch of things, but they don't have their own style. So that's one thing. So even right now, Maxb could come back with his own style, even slow, and still get a joint that's a slow joint when we in an up-tempo kind of drilly kind of speed rap. He could still steam off with a record that could be a slow record, probably. He could do some singy type shit, probably steam off with that. I think he got more options to create a hit, probably. Because a lot of the time people be boxed in when it come to music sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Keeping it real, you got to keep it G'd up. Maxb could just do records for chicks and stuff like that and still probably have a successful career from right now, from coming out right now and go forward, you know what I'm saying? And probably wouldn't have to do no thug shit. So I think as an artist, I think that, yeah, I think Maxb is better than a lot of people, bro. Real shit. We'll see right now what he's going to do because we know what we think about him, but now is meant to be seen what he's going to do from now.
So what do you think? What do you think about the newer generation adapting to this would be new music to them dealing with Maxb? You know, because the new generation to them, this is going to be new music. Like for us, we heard it already. But for this new generation, how you think they're going to take to Maxb's music now?
I think they'll fall in line with it too as well. You know what I mean? Because the young people know about music too, man. Trust me, man. They know about stuff. They know about all that too, son. Trust me. You know what I mean? They be in their little drilly in their bag, but they know about the bops too. They know about certain records. But I think that Max got a presence though. and a social media presence as well now when we add these things in, because if you're an artist, you got to have the it factors. You have to have things about you. That's why people sign you. You know what I'm saying? But you got bars, but what's about the other stuff? I think right now Maxb was ahead of his time too as well, because right now in this social media age, I think he's just going to fit right in. I think he's going to make a lot of money on social media because he just got one of those type of presences. You know what I'm saying? So I think he's going to be successful. I just think he can't fail.
Okay.
Hey, Uda, is there anything you heard me say that sounded far-fetched or out of pocket or anything like that?
Nah, I didn't hear nothing too far-fetched. T.I. is a really good artist, though, man. T.I. is a dope songwriter.
Oh, no doubt.
I got
no
bars.
Doubt.
So, you know what I mean? If you're going to edge Max over T.I., I don't know. Because T.I. is really, really good, too, as well.
That's why I was like neck and neck, because I didn't want to be, like, biased. Because, like I said, I know how that machine goes. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, you know, I didn't want to just like, man, T.I. shitting on Max and them, but
yeah, but T.I. got bars too, though. T.I. got bars too. He was rapping. People from the South ain't really known for spitting bars like that. Like Luda used to rap like bars, but T.I. used to rap bars, though, street shit and bars. He was rapping from the South. You ain't really hear a lot of people rap like that. He was an innovator. You know what I'm saying? Like Max was an innovator too.
Yeah, T.I. hell of a poet. My whole statement and breakdown about this whole Maxb thing. If he had that machine like all them niggas had, who we be talking about this and that nigga be he'll probably be the biggest artist ever, man. Like that nigga he got it, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I'm not about. I just can't sit back and just let him up. You know, slander this dude.
What do you think about? How can I say? What do you see in Maxb to make you say he looks like he's a Tupac and he's Tupac influenced? What do you see in Maxb to make you say that?
Oh, no, I could say that. Just his flows, just the flow and all of that. You can see he's heavily influenced by Pac. Heavily influenced by Tupac, you know what I'm saying? But when he do it, it don't come like, well, a lot of time when people do it, it come across like they trying to jack Pac. When he did it though, it didn't come across like that for some reason. I don't know if it's weird. It didn't come across like he was jacking Pac. Everybody, Little Zane, everybody that tried to do it, be like, you jacking Pac, homie. Everybody that tried to do it, be like, yo, son, chill with the Pac, bro. But he had that Pac type thing, but people never really cooked him or never got at him for that. So it never translated like that to me. You know what I'm saying? If it makes sense.
Listen, Pac, Biggie, Nate Dogg, and Birdman. That's who that nigga is, man. All in one artist. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that nigga Max. Yeah, man, Max, man. Listen, man, Max could drop some unreleased shit from 15, 20 years ago, and that shit gonna jump right now because he was the line between what you see now and then. He the one started it. So when you get on that, you know, that style and flow like he brung it, you know what I'm saying, and compare that to right now, he gonna fit right in. Like you can listen to his music, you listen to his music right now, and that shit'll be like some shit. Yeah, that shit'll be like some shit.
All that shit, son. I'm back in 2000 or something, bro. Blow me a dub.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know that nigga got every kind of music, every kind of song, every kind of shit you could think of, and them bitches jamming. Like you can't deny this nigga. That nigga got Biggie and Pac flow. He talk shit like Birdman, and he be doing his melodies like motherfucking Nate Dogg, man.
Can't fuck with him, bro. Can't fuck with him, bro. Because a lot of people don't got it, bro. Like let's take Jim Jones. Let's take Jim, right? All right, Jim is Jim, right? But when the camera's on Jim, and then the camera's on Max, it's two different cameras when the camera's on Jim and the camera's on Max. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like when the camera's on Max is like a TV show. Just watching him, son. He's just bugging.
Max, regular. Like Tupac. That nigga like Tupac.
Animated. He's just like a TV. He was like a viral. He was like a TV show before social media. He was like that reality show. He was a reality TV.
When Max on camera, that nigga just like Tupac, be having them jokes, keeping it real at the same time, telling the truth, all that shit. Bro. When Jim Jones on the camera, it's some tough guy shit every time. It's never no motherfucking regular conversation. It's always some mob style conversation with Jim Jones. Ain't nothing wrong with that because I talk to serial killers every day. But you know, at the end of the day, though, you know what I'm saying, Maxb got a whole motherfucking style and flow, man. Like I said, man, you know, Maxb got that Tupac and Biggie flow. He talks shit like Birdman do on records, and he do his melodies like Nate Dogg and shit. And that, you know what I'm saying? It's simple as
Max
that.
is dope,
It
son.
ain't.
Max is dope. Max is dope, son. I ain't gonna take nothing from him. He was ahead of his time, son. He was on DVDs like Instagram, son. He was viral on DVDs, bro. He had DVDs doing like reality shows and shit, bro. Niggas tuning in. I mean, like, yo, what's going on with this? Yo, he was ahead of the time, bro. So that's why right now with social media world, it's easy to get a bag with the social media. He already flowed right into it. He about to get a bag, son. It's about to be crazy, son. If he hit a steamer off, he hit a banger, it's quiet. If he make one slapper, it's done, which I know he will. It's gonna be quiet, bro. Just one. That's all he needs. One. It's done. And I know he got one he could dig about the stash too. Don't get it twisted. He could dig one out.
Man, this on everything, man. On everything I love, man. Like, you really gonna have to be like some fucking Biggie, some shit like that to even go at it with this motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the average great rapper just ain't enough. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't enough, man. Not with this dude right here, man. This nigga Maxb. Like, I made that assessment. Like, the ideology man, the Earl Manigault.
Yeah, bro.
That's
people's
what
champ,
this
bro.
nigga is. This nigga is
champ, bro.
This nigga's the people's champ, man. He
People's
never
champ,
made.
son.
Yeah,
That's what they want him to win. They want him to win, son. And you know we root for the underdog too. People want him to win, son. Trust me. People really want Max to win. I'm telling you, bro. And the city is turned up again. Max coming back. The city's turned up. It's an energy back in the city. It's up, son. It's up. It's most definitely up, son. Straight. It got French back in his whole bag. And when he left, it wasn't this, son. Now he's in a bag, son. French is married to the Dubai. Yo, it's up right now, bro. It is so lit right now. Max just walked into, son, across the rainbow, seeing the leprechauns and all of that just now, son. He about to make a slapper behind the money alone, son. It's crazy. You got so much things to talk about right now. It's crazy with this money. It's too crazy.
Man, listen, man. This on everything. That nigga Max don't miss. That nigga does not fucking miss. You understand what I'm saying? Every fucking track, like I said, man, like, that nigga don't miss. So for a motherfucker, like I said, you clearly couldn't have heard of this dude. If anybody got any kind of doubts about him, they clearly couldn't have been listening to him. You know what I'm saying? Because if you listen, then you heard. And you would know, you know what I'm saying? This nigga's fucking the greatest.
It's back. I see. Just got to get to the slappers though. Just get to the hits, bomb. Because the great part of Max as well is that he was beefing with Jim, and that was just funny. Touched it in Miami, like Asia said there. All of that was just funny. When you listen to all of the records, all of them is clipping at Jim. Like, all of them is clipping at Jim in some kind of way. Like Pac was clipping at Biggie. All of them somehow, some way. When you listen to Blow Me a Dub, when you listen to all the records, when he's saying certain things, he ain't got the nonsense to beat it, bullshit. I mean, he talking. You know how he's talking and who he's talking to. You know what I'm saying? So I think that added an element to his music. So right now, I think just get to the slappers, unless he gonna be cooking on Jim still. You know what I mean? If he cook on Jim still, if he turn up on Jim, it'll be funny as hell, and it'll be turned up. You know what I'm saying? If he comes back, oh boy, like Touch It in Miami type shit, Chrissy shit. Oh boy, if he reinstarts that, it'd be crazy. It'd be crazy.
Mm-hmm. That nigga said,
yeah, I gotta go back and listen to some Jim. I mean, listen to some Maxb. I'm out of loop with Maxb. Yes.
That's what I'm saying, man. You fought, yeah, man. You like, for you not to know this, man, and you know what I'm saying. I know you got a good eye, but man, that nigga, man, stop it, man. It ain't even.
Yo, I never walked in nobody's conversation, no cipher, no none of that, right? Where somebody is literally saying, "Yo, Maxb's the wave. He's the guy." I just never walked into a conversation with people talking about, I mean, Maxb like that. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't either. I don't think I probably did either, bro. Straight. I'm from Brooklyn. I don't think I did. But when Maxb
like
dropped,
niggas ain't walking around talking about yo, Maxb about to drop. I didn't hear that, man. Like I just didn't hear that, yo. Like I just never heard Maxb, being so, like dominant verbally, like right now, because it's all verbal right now. We got to see what his body of work. We got to see if these young dudes is gonna jack him. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole lot working against him now than then. And the only way I say that, because to me, he wasn't relevant then, even when he was out and he was doing his thing. You know, he was doing his thing, but he wasn't relevant. Like, people wasn't checking up on him. Like, if Maxb would have came home quietly and nobody would have known he was home, it would have just been that. Nobody would have known he was home.
DVD era, they were checking for Max. DVD era, we was checking for Max. Max,
okay. All right, now look.
Bro, you talk about niggas
Maxb, right? Now check it out. Now Maxb made it. He made it out the DVD era, right? Yeah. He made it out
for Max, and he was cooking Jim Jones. We was checking for him all the time. He was cooking Jim all day, every day.
Okay, but was he putting it on the scoreboard?
He ain't get it really. Remember, he had the forces of B against him too. Niggas was blacking him and all of that, bro. So you know what I mean. He was getting smudged out at the same time. Jim's was working against him, and he was getting his shits off though. You know what I'm saying? Then he got booked. You already know the luck draw. He got back too. You know what I'm saying? But if he had got a chance to get a run, listen to me. If he'd have got a chance to get a run, son, Max be the type of people like who I smoke, them type of like taking records and flipping like those kind of. Max is the person that think outside of a box. In hip hop, a lot of time people be stuck like a Jadakiss. You be stuck to keeping it real and all this stuff. Listen, bro, it's about making hit songs at the end of the day. Don't matter. You can still rap about whatever thugged out shit you want to rap on a hit song, but just make the hit songs. Max can make those songs. Max made a lot of them for Jim Jones. He made a lot of them for Jim.
He made a lot for Jim. I agree.
Made a lot of them for Jim. Jim got the.
Now let me ask this. I agree with that. I totally agree. I totally agree. I'm never going to take that away from him.
All his light is on Jim. Look, when you look at Jim, you just think about Max and then say, look, this is what he is, bro, because he got him fiery. He got him hot, son. He got him hot.
So now let me say this. So if he can do that for Jim Jones, right, he got to do it for itself. I mean, because... You know, again, I use the same scenario with Lil Wayne and Gilly, allegedly, and Lil Wayne and damn, I just said my god name.
Who that was doing what?
That wrote supposed to have wrote for Lil Wayne. These are the people that's supposed to have wrote for Lil Wayne.
One of them niggas over there. No, you took. Oh no, that guy is on his team.
Gilly the Kid, they said allegedly. And then my man from over here, from wait, damn, what the yo, I just said his name earlier, yo. What's the name, son? New York, Peter Gunn's son. Corey Guns.
Corey Guns. Yeah.
Allegedly, wrote for Lil Wayne.
Most likely, I could believe that possibly. I could believe.
Okay, so now Wayne got hot. Wayne did his thing, right?
Believe that.
So now what I'm gonna say is Maxb made Jim Jones hot, allegedly. Jim Jones sold records. He did his thing after the Maxb era. Who?
Wayne was hot. Wayne was Wayne. Wayne always been Wayne.
Okay, but the point that I'm making is that
but niggas ain't make Wayne shit. Niggas wrote a bar.
The point that I'm making is that allegedly. I know, but allegedly,
Corey Guns can't write no hit. Wayne wrote hits. Them niggas can't write no hits.
Well, what they saying that he wrote Millie? Corey Guns wrote Millie.
But the verses probably did have a lot to do with that. With verses and bars, yes, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you there. Yeah, probably.
Right
do, yeah.
Now, when you go back to a lot of the Lil Wayne mixtapes, you hear Gilly the Kid all in. You hear Gilly all in the mixtapes, bro. I'm not gonna cap. Now I'm gonna say allegedly. But in that time of Lil Wayne coming up and he getting that name, he did that off of Gilly lyrics.
That's Santana. That ain't Gilly. That's Santana, man. Like I
would rather give more credit. I would give more credit, a lot of credit to Santana too, son, because he was around Santana. They spent a lot of time together. I could even give a credit to Santana too. He's right about that too.
Got Santana and his bars went ballistic. That nigga Gilly.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
All
bro.
right.
Gilly got bars and shit. It's like, yo, I'm an artist, bro. I'm a rapper, right? Boom. All right, cool. We in the studio. You might come up with some lyrics, some bars, or some shit. You might give me some shit. Cool. But it's not like you in here conceptualizing the whole records and all. Like a Millie is a record that's not meant to be a hit record, though. It's a dope record. It's more like a freestyle record. It just struck gold and hit the pot. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like records like we talking about Lollipop. We talking about Miss Officer. We talking about records. You know what I'm saying? Like a conceptual art. You know what I'm saying? Like conceptual records. You know what I'm saying? So don't think really writing those kinds of records. You know what I mean?
So we gonna give Maxb the benefit of the doubt. If he can write a hit for Jim Jones, because he have wrote hits for Jim Jones, correct?
Multiple hits, multiple slappers.
Okay, so we got to see, in your words, we got to see if he come out with a slapper.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? We can't. No, we can't.
Right to the flappers.
Right, we can't judge him on anything else.
No,
you know what I mean?
Now. Right now, I don't care about nothing else. Right now, Max, what you doing right now? I don't want him coming with no slow shit and all this dumb shit. I heard a teaser, some slow shit. Nah, nigga, slappers. Let's get to it. Let's start it up and get right to the slappers, bro. On the play.
That's a fact. So you know what I mean. But when you answer the question, that's being held in a poll. Who's a better rapper, Jim Jones or Maxb? So everybody says pretty much Maxb is winning. You know what I mean? Maxb is winning in the poll. You know what I mean? So now I say Maxb got to take that same energy he used to get another nigga rich. You know, he got to use that for himself. That's all. Folks, when you listen to Maxb, you can't have a bias. Now, I'm not gonna have a bias here. Don't get me wrong. I listen to Maxb, but what I'm saying, I like Maxb better on the hooks. Like Maxb to me, I can't listen to a whole album of Maxb because like his voice is annoying. I don't want to hear singing. Oh, when you in the world, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear bars.
I see. Hold on, right quick. Let me demonstrate what this nigga do. Rip you off a limb two, leaving you for dead. About to beat you off that bread. I'ma need it. I ain't fucking round. Bullets got you ducking down, throwing up. Heard your money coming, but it's slowing up. Heard you going tough, trying to blackball. Ain't heard nothing about them Sony deals. Business got them chromey wheels. Popping out. Pony pill. Man,
I mean, that's what I'm saying. See, he can't come back sounding like that. He cannot come back right now sounding like that. Nobody want to hear it. Now I'm asking another question. Now, I don't want to be.
People want to hear it. We listen to weird shit. We listen to the African song in the one T. No. So we listen to record. We don't even know what the records is saying. They hit songs, bro. We don't even know the language. Nothing. They hits. We listening to them in the club. We hear it and we like, oh, that's that shit tonight. We don't even know what the. Remember they had the song Joanna, bro. It's a nice song. So think about it, bro.
Right,
I think
so
that Max gonna make a slapper.
So now with that being said, let's say this now. So who would get more rhythm? Maxb making a diss track on Jim Jones or Jim Jones making a diss track on Maxb?
Max Bizzle.
Maxb gonna win in every conversation because Maxb that nigga, man. I keep telling you, bro. Like Jim Jones is Jim Jones.
Salute, we got this. Hold on, Parcel. We got the sis on the stage. Cola James, salute.
Shout out, Cola. Cola, what up?
Hey, chatting everybody. Yeah, I had to jump in on this. Listen,
Goodie.
I get where you coming from, bro. You know what I'm saying? But Max is that ninja. I'm sorry. Listen, he gave Jim Jones the whole swag. Jim Jones was there, you know, the diplomats and stuff like that, but he was more like the backup and the extras and shit. You understand? Maxb is like, he's really away. Like, I went to his going away party before he went to jail. That shit was a lituation. That's just fun. Jim Jones is not fun. Like, if you want an artist, that's like y'all was talking about Nas earlier. Nas is a lyricist. Nobody can ever take that away from him, but he's not a performer. If you go into a Nas show, you going to stand there and listen. You ain't going to sleep.
You're going to sleep. You going to pillow? Niggas are stupid.
All I need is one mic.
Oh, you need is one pillow? Yeah, they're wrong. Yeah, they're wrong. My boy.
One plus top bed, bitch.
Ronnie the hater.
Ronnie one air mattress in the stadium.
You know
I'm the
what I'm saying?
president of the Fuck Nas Coalition. I'm on a
You gotta
mission.
understand, bro. He been working, but see,
Yeah.
he hasn't been like your choice pick. That's like with me. It's certain artists that are my choice pick. Like it's certain artists that when I'm working out, it's certain artists and things I want to listen to when I'm creating, you know, my stuff. It's, you know what I'm saying? So he probably just wasn't in your catalog. That's why it's like, oh, I don't care that much. So it's understandable. But he been working since he been in jail. French kept him working. You understand? You know how many mixtapes been out since he been in jail? He been working before he came home, and he got a song out right now with him and Jadakiss. This
that shit
nigga
is hot
ain't been
too.
home 7 days.
That hot.
He's gonna surpass Jim Jones. So I get what you're
Quick.
saying, like, oh, if people make the hits, why can't they rebirth it? It's time and place and things put together. You can't rebirth nothing if people is blackballing you. You could be the dopest person ever on creation. If people are blackballing you, if you sign to a record label that's not promoting you or pushing you, how many stories we heard where we like, yo, what happened to that artist? That artist was dumb.
But no, you forget what happened to Max though. Max was in jail. Max had to get a bail. Jim made the nigga sign off 90% of his whole thing. 90%, bro. What kind of foul thing is that, bro? After you spice me, give me the gravy. I'm gonna do 90%, bro. Right. Even if I took all of it, 70% or something, went crazy, bro. 90% is diabolical, bro.
That is under duress. If this nigga was so-called your friend, like I understand his business and stuff, there was other ways that you could have recouped that money. But for me to sign off what makes you hot, Jim Jones knew what he was doing. Because that's, if you in jail, right? Nobody want to be in jail. So if you got a taste of freedom, you like, if I get this, I could just jump this off and make.
Remember Pac did the same shit, Cola? Remember Pac? Hurry up and sign with Suge.
You'll do anything. But to do that to him, take the catalog and then blackball him on top of it and not let him go, because that's really where the beef started. Max was trying to get let go because Jim Jones was being the artist and not the businessman. You can't go
albums and all that.
Where the record owner want to be the star still.
Jim wanted 10 albums.
You understand? What? Yeah. So at the end of the day, he couldn't surpass him. He wasn't trying to let him, because Jim Jones is a hater. You understand? Jim Jones is a hater. That's just like if you look at old footage when they was talking about when Ballin started to do the numbers, you can see how in Max B's face, his heart dropped a little, because he's discussing how the video gonna be. Yeah, me and Santana, we gonna have the white portion. What about Max? He can't be in the video. Like, what the fuck is we doing here? Max was doing that off the love. Like, if you win, I win. We all win. Jim's is about himself. Nobody that's been signed to him has a good story. Either they unalive, go to jail. Nobody's moved out the hood. That's like Young Harlem that was on Bird Gang. That nigga's in the projects with his mother, allegedly. So he doesn't create a successful atmosphere for anybody but himself.
Yeah. It's real shit, bro. Real shit. And as a leader, that's what you're supposed to do. And we heard that from Cameron's mouth. So it don't matter who said. Cameron said that himself when they was beefing back in the days when he had the robe on, like paid in full. And he was talking on the phone. He's like, yo, you ain't put your artists on. Look what you did. You used them. You took everything from them. Look, you took the music. You kept everything for yourself, bro. Come on, bro.
That's why I'm not trying to be funny. Bringing up, even like with the No Limit and the Cash Money verses, right? Even though like camps have their own little stuff on them, we never really heard too much No Limit beefing for real. Everybody got put in position. Everybody got a house. Everybody got something to show for their time at No Limit. You look at Cash Money, you can't say the same. Only person that got something to show. Well, of course, Wayne, when he went off on his own thing, but who Snake Wayne? The nigga that he called his daddy. It was a bunch of snakery and fuckery going on. So the point of having a record label is to make people ascend. It's just like being a teacher. Is you want your student to eventually surpass you. You don't be a teacher just to be putting your neck on people. Like, you got to stay under me. You always got to be one step below me because I'm teaching you some shit. Showing that they passed you shows that you did your job. That nigga is not successful. And a couple of my homeboys is signed to Vamp Life. And I'm like, damn, well, that's tough. Nothing you can do about it. Because some people go to Jim Jones like maybe it's a stepping stone. You understand? Like, I'm going to come here and maybe people will see my shit, because Vamp Life got some dope-ass niggas on there. But how much do you hear any of these artists besides Jim Jones featuring on other people's shit on the radio?
Nope.
Yep, that Vamp Life shit wasn't all that. Like I said, man, after that Bird Gang mixtape, That nigga, and he started that vamp life shit. That shit was it just wasn't the same. And you could tell Max B wasn't there. And it was like what happened was Max B said so.
It could be successful though, bro. It could be if he would put the time into the artist. It can be.
Has artists on there.
If he put the time into the artist, he want to be the artist. That's the problem. Exactly. If he step back and let them artists and let them shine, he got some dope people over there. Most likely, let them shine.
Dice Peso is
Dice Peso's over there. Dice Peso's hot. I know Dice Peso.
He's signed to Jim Jones. Brody got these people that y'all might not know, but if you check, these niggas is.
Oh, you know who's hot? That's with Jim. If he's over there, my boy Keem from Far Rockaway, right? Keem ain't over there too. I think boy from Keem. Keem is fire from Far Rock.
But he don't give them no shine. He just put them on little videos when he want to talk fuck shit and look tough. He bring them to the station with them to look like his numbers, but you don't hear them on Hot 97. You don't hear them no fucking where unless Jim is on the song. All he did was is vamp life for real, because he's the head vampire. You just bringing in all these dudes to suck out their fucking energy. That's all it is. He has an unlimited supply of energy. That's what it is when you sign to Jim Jones.
Nasty word.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's sum up a whole lot of shit. But I think Jim Jones is more crushed on the words and shit that was said than anything, you know what I'm saying? And it's like he ain't been the same since that nigga Max was, helping him with his shit or whatever the case may be. And I think that, he just trying to be, stubborn and stick to what he know and all that, but it just ain't working, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga done made tons of money off Max B to let that bullshit go. So, the fact that he's still holding on to it, I can see if they didn't make no money and niggas just doing all this bitch ass shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But like, nah, nigga, y'all got him to a spat. Niggas paid paper. And that was that. Max B was just trying to get out his contract. That nigga wasn't trying to do shit else. He just wanted to get out of that deal he was in. And, so on and so on. And so that's how that shit went down. But, Max B was saying how he was writing all that shit, man, and doing this and doing that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows. Man, I ain't gonna make up nothing like on this shit, man. Max B is that nigga, man. That nigga is definitely one of the most underrated artists to ever touch hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I done been around from the 80s to now. I know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about the other shit, but that nigga Max B is like that. That nigga's nice as an artist. That nigga shitting on so many motherfuckers is pathetic. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was being overly generous with the 30, but that nigga really like a top 15, somewhere in that type of range, top 15, top type nigga, man. Cause like when you look at the total package, that nigga got it. That nigga got it.
Well, I don't know what y'all. I gotta go check him back out. I don't know, man. I gotta go.
You start from 2000. Start from 2008, 2007. You can go back to 2006. Like I said, start from the Hustler's poem. Go to Jim Jones.
Right just go straight there.
That's it right there.
Go to that album right there.
Start from the Hustler's poem.
Classic. Classic. I love that album. Classic.
And then if you want to get a little up to date, go to French, because French Montana, I'm telling you that he was still making mixtapes. Go to Macaroni, French Montana's Macaroni. Fucking 1, 2, and 3. He's been working. I'm telling you, but you will change your mind.
He just dropped the album in 2021. I had bought that bitch in 2021. The Negro Spirituals. That Negro Spirituals.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I said, man, it ain't no counterfeit money or none of that. That nigga good money. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. You know what I mean? That nigga saved New York City. I'm telling y'all. Like, I seen it with my own 2 eyes.
You see what Ron said? That whole album, that was Stacks, and that was Max right there. That goes to show you, Jim Jones ain't really, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, you're not that deal like that. If two people got the whole feeling of your whole album, I'm sorry, and write your whole stuff, basically.
Yeah, because, like, pretty much when you look at Jim Jones, right? Look at what I'm saying. After that Bird Game mixtape, he started that vamp life shit. Mm-hmm. And that that shit was a bummer. Like it was nothing there. Then you had like vice lords and motherfuckers. You had all kind of gangs and shit who was, you know, acting like he was stealing their signs, whether it be neighborhood crib, whether it be vice lords out of Chicago. Like a lot of people felt like he was biting their shit and flipping it into his little vamp like movement and all that. And that shit sold like 400 copies in 1 week. And so that's when you knew like the game had changed and it was just out the way. But niggas didn't know that it was because Maxb wasn't involved until niggas started looking until them DVDs started to come out and Maxb telling motherfuckers how he was writing all that shit for that nigga.
And that was an era because we were sitting there. Listen, I don't know if any of y'all like smoked bud back in the days or smoke bud now. That's how it was when the Sub-Zero DVD, the Come Up DVD, freaking Cocaine City, all that. You go get your DVDs, you get your blunt, you get you a little Hennessy or something like that, and you know that was our social media. You had to pay to talk shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Back in them days, everything was real street. So it was like liquor, weed, cocaine, X pills, you know, that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That was like the norm, you know what I'm saying, in the trap. So like back then, motherfuckers was more focused than they is now. See, now everybody's sleeping, they on these opiates and shit. So everything kind of everything. They ain't aware of the vibe. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They on sleepy time right now. So, but back in them days, niggas was alert. Niggas were one. You know what I'm saying? One too many niggas. You know, you had niggas who was doing the opiates or whatever, but it was like I said, it was X pills. Niggas had stopped shooting up. They had started drinking more lean and X pills and shit. Cocaine was big, weed was big, liquor was, you know, champagne and shit was big. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't no fentanyl or that in the game or nothing like that. It wasn't no, like, meth was just really getting on the rise back then. It wasn't really out there like that. You know what I'm saying? But like in them times, niggas was alert, niggas was listening, niggas was hearing, niggas was seeing. You know what I'm saying? This 2006. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you what I know. I was out there, nigga. This that Jeezy era. This that motherfucking BMF era. This that BMF shit. That Jeezy shit. This was a real time. This was a real time to be a nigga in America. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't saying now ain't the time or no day was time, but like that was a real time for a nigga to really put his foot down and get a taste of the streets, because you was getting that last little bit. You was getting that last little bit of that good shit that them niggas be talking about from the 70s and 80s and 60s and shit. That was the last of it. Them early 2000s, the beginning, the olds, the beginning to them first 10 years of the 2000s. That was the end of time. The world changed around 2008, 2009. Mm-hmm. That's when everything flipped into more of a digital deal. You know what I'm saying? That's why ain't nobody got no Maxb CDs. They got shit they had to buy off of Apple or iTunes or, you know, Amazon, wherever they buying or listen to it on.
I don't know if they still got that pip, because that's where you had to go when you had to get the stuff where you couldn't find anything. All of the mixtapes, the Green Lantern tapes, all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. At Constantine, all that shit, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like Maxb is a man, one of the most influential motherfuckers who never got a chance to do what they were supposed to do. And that was because he was up under bad business. And you know what I'm saying? Instead of Jim Jones pushing that shit and making more money, he started hating and it wound up backfiring, just like
hey Nikki. Yeah, facts, Ron, LimeWire. Y'all remember that shit for hours? See, these kids
I'm saying Napster. What about Napster? Napster. You talking about? That's why I had on the songs on Napster, LimeWire. Like, bro, you reminded me about LimeWire. That's crazy.
That's how Soulja Boy blew up with the LimeWire and all that kind of shit. You see what I'm saying? That's why I was telling artists up here earlier. Like in them eras, you only got it. Like it throughout the history of time. It's only been two major niggas to really do it like that. That's Chief Keef and Soulja Boy. They the only ones to really didn't have no big budget or nothing pushing them. They did it off of the internet.
They started the SoundCloud era. Exactly. When you go to SoundCloud and you know your
LimeWire. Yeah, exactly. They started they came up off of that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And so I say that to say this. Maxb went down whatever year he went down, and that nigga you know, bounced back like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he never left because he been putting out music. If the nigga was a nobody, he wouldn't have all these motherfucking songs out.
He kept himself relevant. Exactly. He didn't just stay in jail for almost 20 years and just was out the system and didn't know nothing that's going on. How a lot of people is locked up and then they come home and say, "Oh shit, the sunlight is out." That's not what happened. He was keeping
exactly. Look, if it was up to Jim Jones, he would have never released none of that nigga shit. He would have just held that nigga up and everything. What's his name? French Montana was the one that started speaking up like, damn, nigga, the nigga in prison. Why you trying to stop the man from feeding his family and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like,
but you know what? Not to cut you off, and that goes to show why Max is gonna have the glow and Jim Jones is always gonna be that little dark light. Because you over here, Jim Jones is out here literally trying to make people choose. That's why he gonna lose immediately, because most people don't like to be told they gotta choose some shit. Most of you niggas ain't really sandbox friends like that. These are all business relationships. Maxb allowed French Montana to be friends with Jim Jones because he understood business. You understand what I'm talking about? He didn't sit there and be like, "Oh nigga, you want to be that nigga friend and do a song? Fuck you." He said, "Go ahead and do you." Maxb's son took a picture with Jim Jones. He understood
at the park.
Was born. Jim Jones is too old to be so fucking young.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy. He damn sure did. Like they took it. I think they were in a park or something, and they took a picture together.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. So
Maxb would be willingly. He'd be open to work with Jim Jones again, you think?
He been said that. He been said he was over with that. He said that shit is all. He said that was all. He said this shit years ago. Yeah. He said that shit in prison when he was locked up. Like, you know, like that shit is dead to him. Like he wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, it wasn't nothing really in the first place. Like nigga, Jim Jones, you called it like everybody know Christian was a freak. You know what I'm saying? Like for the highest bidder. So it ain't like you really married her and nothing like that. Because if you thought she was all that, I mean, you know what I'm saying, you play how you want to, but like real talk, nigga, if you the way all this shit, all these shows you done did with this chick, all the money you done made with her, and you still didn't marry her.
Exactly. And then not only would be funny, if you gonna be mad all these years about him talking about he touched it in Miami, why the fuck you ain't mad at her too? You understand what I'm saying? Now, whether he did or didn't is whatever, but as a female, if you put yourself close enough to a nigga that's supposed to be the op, that he can even lie and make a story like that, you're still fucking wrong. So wherever the fuck you was at and what you was doing, she put herself in that position for that shit to be a pawn. So I wouldn't be fucking with her neither. Like, you understand what's the point what is the point? Be mad at both parties. He don't have no, and this is the thing, he don't have no energy for people that really gave him that energy. That's like with True Life. True Life had this nigga running around the city scared for his life. Real nigga shit. On them DVDs, True Life was a fucking beast. Snatching chains, putting them up on the shit. He wasn't nothing to fuck with. Jim Jones waited till that nigga got locked up and then tried to push a blood card. You get what I'm saying? Because he was paying off the bloods, and then somebody popped on True Life. But when True Life was running around the street like he was running the street, he wasn't say shit. He won't talk shit. That's like to this day. Do you ever hear him talk about True Life? He don't say shit. Nothing. But as soon as somebody says something about Maxb, you got all this shit to say. But Maxb said he don't desire to beef with you though.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But that's the facts though. Maxb denounced that shit damn near 10 years ago in an interview and shit, man. Said that nigga ain't got no smoke with that nigga. And you know it's all love. And you know what I'm saying? He doing this before he even got the early release. You know what I'm saying? This was years ago. You know what I'm saying? So
and then you done took a picture with his son and all that too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
did you see how in the picture he looks stink though?
Yeah, I see the vibe. I seen the vibe.
Okay, good. I ain't crazy. Somebody just said I was trying to be a hater, and I'm
nah. I seen the vibe. I seen the vibe. That's what I'm saying, though. That's why Max is always going to win, because you came up and said it. He's not fun. That's one thing. You got this grumpy old style all day. You want to be grumpy and be the fucking gorilla all day. Nah, bro. People want to have fun too, bro. Right, and that's why Max gonna win, son. Because people want to have fun, bro, and be happy and smiling and laughing. Every time you see Max, he laughing, happy, he chilling. That's what people want to see, son. Come on, bro. Nobody. You rich already. You grumpy. You rich. Like, come on, bro. Stop, bro. We broke. We grumpy.
Wasn't like that when he was Dipset, when he was Cameron little sidekick. You know what I'm saying? You was happy-go-lucky then, motherfucker. You was bopping it around and everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened when he got on his own. It's like, I gotta be super tough. I'm just super tough.
Yeah, listen. That nigga can dish it. He can dish it, but he can't take it. Like I said, he ran the Cameron for a fake beef. Cameron declined on it. Maxb gave him a real beef. And that nigga motherfucking, didn't even want none of that. You know what I'm saying? He wanna fuck up, fuck up his contract with him. So it's like, man, we can stop the games and shit, man. Like I said, I fuck with Jones, man. You know what I mean? Cool music. And I'm talking about everything, but that Hustler's Poem is special. Maxb is a special guy. You understand what I'm saying? 2006 to right now. That's a long time, man. That's a long time. So what, 21 years? 21 years. So you do the math on what I'm saying. 21 years, Maxb been motherfucking dropping shit, old shit at that. A lot of the music that we hearing now came out 2008, 2006, 2009, 10, before he went to prison and shit like that. So we gotta stop this shit, man. We gotta stop this shit, man. That nigga Max is all the way.
Cam and him just, so he about to get on. He about to be on. It is what it is. Yo, bro, it's up, bro. What are you talking about, Jim? You about to lose, bro. What are you talking about, Mason? Cam, come on, Max, Mace, and Cam. Come on, bro. Look, it's up. The city is up right now, bro. Jim's got to be a hater to his own self, not to just leave this beef in the past, bro. Stop, bro. Stop.
Right, and then even with Mano, okay, Mano, you talking about Mano did that for a clout chase. I'm sorry, because listen, they probably are friends, but I think it's at the development part of the friendship. You was not friends like y'all was in the trenches, and back in the days, he didn't have no beef with Maxb, so it's like you involving yourself for no reason. This is something that you can be unbiased about. You understand? You can go to the party because you don't owe neither one of them niggas shit. But because y'all got this podcast going on and whatnot, that's why I respect Dave East. Dave East said, "Fuck that shit. I'm going to the party." I'm going to the party. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I think Jones. I think Jones fired that nigga after that. I think Jones told that nigga don't come back to the studio.
If he did that, that's an extra top and a horrible look on his ass, because you a bitter bitch, because you're doing too much, and that's why he's already lost. He's already lost because you want people to choose. And then the funny shit about it is, as far as Maxb got his ear to the street as far as he can do features with a lot of the popular little drill rappers like D-Thing, fucking what's that girl or whatever, like she's fire too. She comes from D-Thing. French Montana got a whole fucking record label full of drill rappers. So there you go.
I heard Max's daughter is very talented. They said she's very talented.
Yeah, I heard it.
She do Spanish music. She speaks Spanish, but the shit is still dope, which will put her in a whole nother category.
They about to chew, son. They about to eat, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's about to go up.
Yeah, they said her and Kanye West daughter is about to do something. Maxb daughter and Kanye West daughter about to do something.
It's different right now. That's what I'm saying. There's a whole energy going on right now, bro.
It's over with. It's over with for Jimmy. Let me tell you something. If Cameron and Mace get Maxb on that show, it's a done deal.
That's happening like this week. That's happening like this week. It's quiet, bro.
I thought they said it happened already.
But we ain't see it yet. If it's done, it's done. But we ain't get to see. I mean, as soon as it drop, it's quiet, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Whenever it drops, bro, it's gonna be done, bro. Come on, son. Stop, bro.
I think that's gonna be
a million subs, bro. He about to have 1 million subs in soon, bro. Watch by next month or so, you're gonna have 1 million subs, social media, son. Remember, he come home in social media wave. You got 1 million subscribers. Mad people's home ain't even got 1 million subscribers yet. Right now, he about to have 1 million subscribers and all that.
What's today's date?
Hey yo, y'all.
Today, and they film whatever they filming today. If you type it in, it comes up on the Google on somebody's channel. Yeah, and he's there filming. Got Mace in the back.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So most likely that's gonna be dropping like next week, and it's quiet. That's it. Son. It's quiet after that.
It's gonna be a lot of disappointed Maxb fans. I see, man. I'm gonna have to do a wellness check on y'all, man. If anything,
bro, he can't fail, bro. Music is corny, bro. He can't fail, bro. You even gotta be like back in the days right now to do a hit. Come on, think about it right now. Music ain't even like that. You can make a hit right now without making a hit. So just think about the money right now, son. It's not no technical thing right now. You ain't got to stink it up.
AI artists and shit now. Like,
think about it right now. Come on, bro. Like, make a hit and get out the way, bro. Get a bag. That's it, bro. Right. You ain't got to do too much right now in this era right here, son. He could do it. And songs is 2 minutes now, 1 minute and change. Come on, bro.
You make a TikTok bop or some shit like that, you on and popping, you viral off of one fucking song probably for the rest of your life. This ain't like back in the days where you really had to have artist development and all this shit going on. Anybody can pop. It just takes that one thing. Take that one thing, and it'll take a person that has no talent to everybody sucking their ass.
Pause, but real talk.
I'm sorry, I didn't say it like that, but you know.
Pause, but real talk.
I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to say something right now because these niggas in here. So I was like, asking is probably the most universal without saying some other shit. You know what I'm saying? But y'all get where I'm coming from.
I got you. Word though, real talk, man.
We gotta stop this Maxb slander.
I hope he do good. Certified. I hope he do good. Because I hate to see the looks on y'all face if he fail.
Yo, bro, not trying to be funny. I'm not gonna have no look. I ain't gonna feel nothing because that's just like I'm still bumping POME to this day. I still be playing my favorite shit with that he wrote for Jim Jones is that if your bitch can't swim, she gonna drown. I'm still gonna
love that shit.
You feel what I'm saying? So
Baby, don't push me away. Baby, don't push me away. Oh, yo, that album is fire, bro.
The love of my life. You know what I'm saying?
I love that album.
Like the love of my life. I'm still gonna be bumping it, so it don't really matter to me.
I love that whole album, son. It's just classic.
Yeah, that shit was unbelievable.
We'll see. The platform, the stage is set for him. All we could do is say, you know what I mean? I guess, you know what I mean? We'll see.
Gonna see. That's it, bro. We gonna see. Most definitely, we gonna see. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we just can't feel right now, man. The bag is up. French is all the way up. You know what I'm saying? It's just all the way up right now. You know what I'm saying? And
everything he touches is gold.
I just see it up. I just see it up right now. I just see everything just up. You know what I'm saying? Straight. You know what I mean? Keep out to collab with people, bro. You know what I mean? And that alone is gonna bring hits. And that's what when we come with an artist like a Jadakiss, I think like he deprived a lot of us of music. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a dope artist, but he ain't branch out more. Why? You know what I'm saying? You keeping it real.
That's what I was saying. That was my point
on the verses.
That was my point earlier.
Branch out. We like artists to collaborate with other artists. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That was my whole point earlier, man. Jadakiss as an individual, like he ain't, man. Them albums he be putting out one shit, man. Them mixtapes is fire. You know what I'm saying? Them locks and all that shit, that's fire. But them, as far as the albums and shit, man, them albums are horrible.
It's hot. So everybody gonna come and run to him, just like how when Bobby Shmurda and them came out, people want to get to the wave. Same thing, son. So right now, just based on him coming home and the wave is the wave and everybody's flocking to him. He's just about to do another show in Brooklyn, whatever. And they sold that out already. It's already a vibe. He's selling out shit. It's just a whole energy, which is going to, we don't even know what artist is going to come trying to collab with him for their own projects.
And I'm mad because
anything that he's doing. People might put him on a slapper right now. Yo, listen, I need Max on this slapper. Boom. And it's a slapper. So he might be walking into slappers. Besides slappers, he got to cook. So, you know what I mean? It's just a vibe right now. You know what I'm saying? It's just a whole energy going on.
I didn't even want to go. I ain't been to a club in fucking years. You know what I'm saying? Since this nigga came home, I'm like, yo, I got time till January 18th. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like right before my birthday. So I'm like, oh, that's what I'm gonna do. You understand? That shit sold out in less than 24 hours. I didn't even have next day to get the shit because he is a fucking vibe. I'm trying to tell you, you gotta get into it. You gotta get into it.
So let me ask you this, sis. So do you think? Well, you might have answered it already, but do you think this younger generation is gonna jack, you know, Maxb from the door, like out the gate? They're gonna jack him?
Yes,
they already jacked him. Everything you hear now was him. I'm trying to tell you that, nigga. All this shit you hear now is him.
You think the little niggas don't be knowing, but they be knowing. Like the little motherfuckers around my
You just brought up A Boogie, man. A Boogie is a prime example of Max.
French keeps him relevant, and French is very relevant. All the wires know French, and French made sure Max stayed relevant too. And like I said, French has a whole bunch of YN signed to his record label as we speak.
And they needed Max. It was stiff over there because D-Thing ain't been doing what he need to been doing since he came home. It's been quiet over there. But with Max now, Max about to bring this energy back now. Woof. Them young boys about to get vented. Kenzo B over there, D-Thing over there, a couple of people over there. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on for a minute. Hey, yo, Roni, type something in the chat so they can drop your link in the chat, Roni.
All right.
So they already know, and that way, because you gotta think of it like this, right? Us as the older crowd, we do be making fun of them little drill motherfuckers because we don't understand half the shit they be talking about. So it's not like a lot of them is, oh my God, is lyrical and they can't understand what the fuck, how he do. He's funny. It's fun, and that's what it is. He's the fun uncle or some shit. You understand? So yeah, he's approachable. He's normal. You get what I'm saying? He dressed kind of like them, but not like them because he was dressing like them first. Them glitter belts that they wearing now and all that other shit. Max was already wearing all that shit. Everything that they wearing now, that's how the fuck he was ahead of his time. So he's on time right now. If you feel me. He's already ahead of his time. He's on time. This is the time he was supposed to be in. Period. This social media shit, this talking shit on the thing now, like I said, it's just free now. Everyone can do it now. Before, you had to have money to do it. You had to pay these DVD people to come on their shit and talk your shit. Now everybody can just do it for free. He fits into social media culture.
It's lit right now for Max, man. Max right now got people back working. Karen Civil back outside. You got mad people. Mad people is back outside. That was quiet. Is back outside for them, son. A lot of people is not missing this opportunity. They trying to push Max as far as Max can go right now because they know that that's gonna help them. So it's Max is in a position right now. Like French is pushing for him. He's like everybody's pushing for him right now.
Everything you could think of, from digital advertising.
He can't fail, bro. I don't see him failing, bro. I just don't see how he could fail, bro. I just can't see it. So the only way he can fail is go back to jail, bro. Like for real, for real.
Exactly.
The only way the nigga could fail, son, is if they're gonna go back to jail.
Exactly. He would have to sabotage himself.
He would have to do the same thing and go back on some dumb shit to do it.
So how long do y'all give him? To
a couple of weeks. I'm giving the nigga like 3 weeks, nigga. What?
So in 3 weeks, the whole world should be Max B crazy.
He needs to be dropping hits in a month's time. Any one of these days, now, bro.
That's only up top, sis.
Yeah.
Up top, sis.
I don't care what nobody talk about. Them white people be knowing fucking shit.
He need to drop a hit.
Lazy K and them, that's part of his team. They in Europe and shit. These people, it's just like not trying to be funny with 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine got people just thought he came out with the blood shit and gumbo and all that other shit. 6ix9ine was popping in Europe. A lot of these artists that we don't give the flowers to here are popping other places, whether it's Europe, whether it's Japan, because they respect our culture more than we fucking do. You understand? So he is, trust me, he's worldwide.
Regardless of what, as many people know Jim Jones, they know Max B. Don't matter. As big as he's going to be, they're going to know him for a fact. And look, he got French. They're going to know him, son. Right now, he's about to come back outside. They about to know him. But he got to drop a hit, son. Next week's a couple of weeks. I need a something jumping off, club-type joint. Chicks is in a bag. We got to put the chicks right in a bag. The first joint, chicks in a bag. Don't think about no niggas. Chicks in a bag. And then from there, you go on. And do whatever you want to do after that, but put the chicks right in their bag, son, because that's the bag. Straight.
Well, we gonna see, man. I definitely appreciate y'all for pulling up, blessing the platform.
Salute, Buck.
Vice is about to go dead. Sis, you already keep winning, keep doing what you're doing, sis. You already. Hey, yo, Roni, man, you already appreciate the pull up, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Please, man, take it like a man. If you know, if your guy don't, I'm gonna have to do a wellness check on you, man. I don't want to hear nothing crazy on the news. If your man, go double wood. Like, yo, Uda, man, I appreciate you for pulling up, man. I hope you like share this live out, man. Subscribe to the channel. Go to the notification bell, hit all so you know when I go live. This is what we do. I also got another show that I usually do every Friday. Season 1 is over with. Season 2 is about to come up. We got the Celebrity Bozo Award. come tune in with that. You know, it's all about having fun over here, man. You know what I mean?
With you, bro. I'll tap
yes,
in.
sir. Yes, sir. And then that's well. Tapping to you as well. Your link. I got dropped your link, so everybody else could definitely go tap into you as well. Man, I appreciate the pull up. What you say, Tony?
Hey, no doubt, man. Hey, good show, man. Hell of a show, man. Shout out to everybody that stepped up, man. You know what I'm saying? On go, Cola. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. Appreciate the love, Bucks. But yeah, man, Maxb like that, man. You got to get back on it, Jack.
All right, I'm definitely looking to it, man. I'm well, you know, like I said, I'm not foreign to him, but you know, I'm gonna tune in.
Oh, for sure. You know, I get a nigga about a good year though. You know what I'm saying, to get back in the, you know, all the way in rhythm. But we just seen Killer Mike win a Grammy. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't impossible, man. You let a nigga talk about age got something to do with your music and shit. That's bullshit, nigga. Music is music. Give a fuck what age you is, nigga. Don't stop putting it out. You dig?
That's a fact. That's a fact. And on that note, man, y'all ready, man? You know what I mean? Salute to you, Ronnie. Appreciate you pull up again. It's your boy 050 Bucks, man. Appreciate everybody for popping out, rocking out with your boy, man. Excuse, you know, the technicality I had earlier, but you already know, man. You know, we still made it what it was. You know what I mean? Salute to my man, Renegade Society Production. Shout out to NY Nikki Baby. Shout out to Asia. You know what I mean? Controlling the chat. And y'all already know, man. With that being said, man, it's your boy 050 Bucks, a.k.a. Mr. Shoot Right Back, a.k.a. the Dark Side General. You understand me?
The place with no control. I can't control black, hot, dark soul. From the streets to the sidewalks, coast to coast. On YouTube, we the ones that really do the most. Watch at your own risk, we exposing all the fake. Cloud wars popping off, everybody raise the stakes. Screenshots loaded, receipts get aired. Say the wrong name, and your brand get killed. Enemies in silence and friends on live. Whole set in flames just to keep the vibe. Clickbait title, drama all in the mix. Dirty set it coded, you ain't doing it. Dirty set, dark side of the net. Friends to the day, but tomorrow we in threat. No face, no case, get dragged by Avatar. Cash out, super check, we gon' take it for. Dirty set, the place with no control. I can't control black, white, dark soul. From the streets to the sidewalks, coast to coast. On YouTube, we the ones that really do the most. Contenders can't, better guard the crown. Other sector love to tear the biggest channels down. Always in the comments, snakes in the chat. One wrong move, ain't no coming back. Algorithm feeding on the beat, we spark. We turn you to live to a battleground park. Drill beat knocking, got the sector on fire. The dirtier it get, the more you get high. No rule, no filters, no love, just smoke. Every line is a gamble, every word is a joke. Be whoever you want, gangster or past. In the dirty sec, the chaos move fast. Dirty sec, dark side of the net. Friends to the day, but tomorrow we a threat. No face, no case, get dragged by an avatar. Cash out, super check, we gon' take it far. Dirty sec, the place with no control. I can't control black, heart, dark soul. From the streets to the sidewalks, coast to coast. On YouTube, we the ones that really do
That chat be live. Shout out to the dark side. You could be anywhere doing anything, but you here with me. We don't fuck, bend, break, or fold. I speak the truth with no bias. Stand on law, so you're up the tightest.
Contenders king.
One slip, you can lose it all.
Watch at your own risk.
So stand on law. It's never them. Salute the gang in them. Stand tall, we aim to win. I chat be live, shout out to the dark side.
Dark side of the
Never
net.
them.
No face, no
Never them.
get dragged by an
Salute the
avatar.
gang in them. Stand tall, we aim to win. I chat be live, shout out to the dark side.
The place with no
Never them.
control.
Never them.
I can't control black,
Never them.
hot, dark
Never them.
soul.
Never them.
Streets
No.
to the sidewalks, coast to coast. On YouTube,
Yes,
we
sir.
the ones
Yes,
that
sir.
really
Yes,
do
sir.
the most.
Y'all already know,
Watch at your
though,
own
man.
risk, we
Again,
exposing
man.
all the fake.
Appreciate y'all for
Clout
pulling
wars
up,
popping
rocking out
off.
with your boy.
Everybody
050
raise the
Bucks,
stakes.
a.k.a. Mr. Shoot Right
Screenshots
Back.
loaded,
You
receipts
understand what I'm
get
saying?
aired. Say the wrong name, and your
slide over there. Holla at my man Hollywood Big Lil, I make sure y'all go tap in. Go slide in, get your bug out on. You know what I mean? Have some fun. You know what I mean? It's your boy 050 Bucks, aka the shit right back, aka the Dark Side General, aka Mr. 10453, aka Bucks the Never, aka Mr. AKA.
No case, get dragged by an avatar. Cash out, super chat, we gon' take it far. 30 seconds, the place with no control. I can't control, black heart, dark soul. In the streets, to the sidewalks, coast to coast. On YouTube, we the ones that really do the most. Content is king, better guard your crown. Cause the sector love to tear the biggest channels down. All in the comments, snakes in the chat. One wrong move, ain't no coming back. Algorithms feeding on the beef we spark. We turn YouTube live to a battleground park. Real beat knocking, got the sector on fire. Dirty air get, the more views get high. No rule, no filters, no love, just smoke. Every lie is a gamble, every word is a joke. Be whoever you want. Gangsta and blast, in the 30 seconds, the chaos move fast. 30 seconds, dark side of the net. Friend to the day, but tomorrow we a threat. No face, no case, get dragged by an avatar. Cash out, super chat, we gon' take it far. 30 seconds, the place with no control. I can't control.
That being said, you have a blessed night, man.
From the streets to the sidewalks, coast to coast. On YouTube, we the ones that really do the most.
Stay out the way.
Dedicated grind music.
In my lingo, stay on 50. You dig? It's your boy. Wow.
Yeah. Welcome to the other side. 30 seconds.